And hello again everyone and welcome. It has been a long time coming. What is that? Why are there gears here? Hold on. that ain't right. That's one, that's a two, and that's a three. There we go. Was that always there? I'm pretty sure that was not supposed to be there. Anyways, seeing as this is probably a game that I won't manage to scuff, apparently the scuff came to me. Hence why also this stream is a little bit on the late side. However, that has passed, and now we shall enjoy the game. So, to anyone who is unfamiliar with the series, because this is the second game in the series, the first one is on the channel and on YouTube, I should say. So you can go watch the VOD. I've done, I would like to say, a respectable job of voicing the characters, and I shall do my best to do so again in this one. Yes, Your Grace was the first game, and it's a game that has actually brought me and another friend of mine quite close together as she played it on her stream. And Yes, Your Grace Snowfall has been the very anticipated sequel to it. I think it's been 3 years since we've waited for it. Yeah, I think 3 years. Either way, I have been waiting for it for a long time. I shall be playing it and seeing if it is as brilliant as the first one. Now I know the first one has had a few comments about the story and that it turned out to be somewhat linear in certain aspects. Personally, I don't find that as an issue, as long as it's done well. The choices are there, they matter in the way that they get you from A to B, and that's fine. It is the journey that is different, not necessarily the destination. The game, I don't believe, was advertised necessarily as that, and there is variation with the endings. I have looked at them and have managed to get quite a few of them on my first run as well. Especially since during the time I played it, since that was not the first time I saw the game, I decided to make possibly some of the worst choices I could make, just to see if I can also get away with it at the same time. And I kinda did, which I liked. I didn't intentionally do all of the worst endings, choices, because then obviously you get a bad ending and that's it, that's the game. But I managed to just scoot my way through it, just barely, just at the very edge of failing everything. And I think that was an interesting playthrough compared to everyone who was trying to either make just flat out get all of the endings or just get the best endings. So who knows, maybe we'll do this now, but I have, outside of the demo that I played a while ago when the demo came out, I don't really know where the game is going, what the choices are, and so on and so forth, because I haven't watched anything. I've stayed far away from spoilers, to the best of my ability, outside of playing the demo because I couldn't wait. So, without any further ado, let us begin. Let me just launch the game and I shall swap on over. Let's see this one. Well, I think I mentioned before I really like the art they went with. Developed and published by Brave at Night. I remember reading it during the demo, so I don't think they changed it. Enable the normal. larger fonts. I'm not sure larger fonts are needed, but we'll see. Everything else looks fine. God, I love the pixel art it has. Oh, we can actually report bugs. Maybe I will break it. Who knows? Let's see. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. Actually, hold on, I want to treat the sound. Oh. Hold on. There we go. I think that will probably work out better for everyone. Hopefully. Maybe just a little bit. There we go. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions. Sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Language tutorials, yes, Your Grace. This art right here, the loading art, this one, I really like because it reminds me of the Guild Wars 2 watercolor style of art. That's so prominent in that game. I adore it, and I do want to actually get to a point where I can make more of this myself.
What's the difference between a common man and a king? Both make mistakes, but a king's decisions affect the lives of many. One decision in particular still weighs heavy on the heart of the King of Davon. This story starts with a pledge to bestow the hand of his unborn daughter.
So this is the recap.
Years passed, until one day the barbarians came, demanding what had been promised. To protect Lorsulia, Eric invited his wealthy neighbors to forge an alliance. Perhaps it was King Talus's desperate search for a book to cure his wife that enticed him to visit. A deal was struck that sealed the fate of Lorsulia, an army in exchange for a wedding to Talus's son. Amidst the splendor of the wedding, King Talus took a fatal sip from a tainted chalice. In the heat of the moment, King Eric was accused of murder. With the promised armies withdrawn and Lorsulia whisked away to the faraway capital of Atana, Eric found himself embroiled in a royal trial and proved his innocence. With Atana's forces ready to help, Eric marched his army to defeat the hordes of barbarians once and for all. But the battle revealed Davon's true enemy, Prince Evo of Atana, who ignored the signal to join the battle. By sheer luck, Eric emerged victorious, but the victory tasted bitter upon his tongue. To Eric's despair, Lorsulia was now in the hands of a traitor. Nothing could have been done to prevent the inevitable. The murder of Eric's daughter marked the beginning of countless witch hunts. Evo used her image as an excuse to cleanse the land of Davon by fire as his armies descended upon Grevno Castle. The siege of Grevno lasted for weeks and shook its walls to their core.
I still remember that ending.
Eric's wit, bravery, and enduring alliances brought the conflict to an end. Evo was put to justice, and Davon enjoyed peace for the first time in months.
But even that did not last.
The slow process of healing and rebuilding had begun. But in the archives of Grevno, a certain rare book still lies in wait. It will fuel a new wave of deceit.
Ooh. And fade to black. I hope that this overview was to your satisfaction, Your Grace. I still have many details to write up, and thus this is only the beginning. Would you like to answer my question now, or would you rather have me fill in the blanks? I assume this is pretty much us choosing what we did in the previous game. Oh. We found a final save from Yes, Your Grace and can automatically answer most questions. Yes, are you sure we don't already have the records? Ah, yes. Ah, yes, you're right, as always, Your Grace. There is, however, one detail that is not recorded. What did you choose to do with Lord Ivo? I think I executed him. No mercy for the Prince of Lies. May his filthy soul be damned for his unforgivable crimes. And we are done. I know some of these events can have been a pleasure to recall, Your Grace, but it's important we set the record accurately. Nonetheless, it's been a year since the battle with Atana. Many things have happened since. A newborn baby, new allies in trouble, a new threat rising, cold months approaching, and the flames that keep everyone warm at night still rage in the king's mind. Your Grace, everyone is getting impatient. I'll just grab something warm and put on the crown. Oh. I think I left my mouth on the floor. They need to move around the target object. One of them. Also, I can just use the mouse. Okay. Trouble keeps coming to our door, doesn't it? I think there was a button to see all the stuff. Maybe they'll tell me about it later. As in all the stuff I can interact with. I have my own family to take care of. He is an old friend, though. So we're seeing an old friend, is that it? I think this part was in the demo as well. Eric, what now? Any thoughts? Hang on, lad. Honestly, if I had known you would like this, I wouldn't have come here. I have no idea how he found your castle. I didn't want to endanger your family. You put us in a tough spot here, Jacob. Without your help, we would have been forced to give up our lands to Kafka. So he sent us some wine. Maybe it's a gesture of goodwill. I'm at war with Kafka and you are really willing to drink this. What if it's poisoned? Clearly he knew I was coming here. He's always 2 steps ahead, as cunning as he is wealthy. Unless you want him as your neighbor, we should work together. Eric, a moment. Father told me you have leashes in the oven. Don't worry, if you ever encounter one, I will protect you. Or if that bear in the corner starts being mean. You know, I was just about to comment on the bear. I seem to remember the youngest daughter having a pet bear. Glad to see that's still a canon event. Oh, easy there, lad. You're just starting out. Wojciech the bear saves Sedani. Sedani, that's the name. Hello there, subject Zilius. Welcome. You have arrived just in time. Take a seat and enjoy. Save Sedani's life during the battle last year, but he is getting a bit too large to manage. Better not wake him up. Yeah, having a bear in the castle is a bit of a tall ask. I'm not gonna lie. Darling, I told you this isn't just a friendly visit. Old friends don't just appear out of nowhere, not wanting anything. I would argue it depends on the friend. Like, I don't know. Me and my best friend, for example, we don't talk as often as we used to. But every now and then we'll just be like, yeah, hey, so I happen to be in town. You know, that's like 200 miles away from where he stays right now. He's like, so I happen to be in town. Want to go out for pizza? And I'm like, yep, sure. Let me just check the schedule. Yeah, okay, everything's fine. Even if it's not fine, I'll usually clear it for him because we don't see each other that often, so yeah. And I'll be like, yeah, okay. See you in 10 minutes. And he has done the same for me as well. So yeah, sometimes you just want to see your friends. It depends from person to person, and it's only for some of your best buds out there, the people who really have your back and all that. But sometimes old friends do just appear out of nowhere, not wanting anything than to be at your side. Spend some time together. This, however, does indeed not appear to be the case, considering it also arrived with a potentially poisoned cask of wine. You don't have to help him. I feel like we're already in this mess. Am I supposed to let him bleed out? The prince and I also need your help. He's not getting any better. Of course, I'm worried about our son. Jacob is not wrong though. Next thing you know, Kafka will come to us. What then? Is it not better to let Jacob deal with him instead of waging a full-blown war? And he brings his son with him. Is that to try and sway us? Like we don't have enough children around. But you said I'll be able to look to the books after this. Timo, just give us a moment. Maybe later. Eric, have you made up your mind? Darling, I don't know about this. It's your call. Is everything alright? I heard the prince isn't doing the best. You will get out of it, right? The things we do for family, eh? I don't actually have any men or resources to help you. We will have to play it smart. We have to find a way to provoke him and lead him in straight to Grevno. Once he gets here, we'll ambush him from an outpost and crush him against the walls. But the wall? The queen has a fair point. After your wall with Tatana, there doesn't seem to be much wall left. Don't worry, by the time you get there and back, the wall will be fixed. Fair. I hope I can count on you. One last thing. Can I leave my son with you? You'll be safer here, and besides, it's difficult to travel with him. Eric? She's coming! She's coming! Not now, Sidani. She's coming! Can we be done now? I got this. I appreciate it, Eric. Chapter 1. Sing before breakfast, cry before the night. Big plans, Your Grace. Big plans. Lord Jacob's visit wasn't in our favor, but we'll manage. Nonetheless, duty calls. The people of Darwin will queue in the throne room to petition you. Many are struggling since our war with the Tana. There is not always enough to go around. Let us hope for a smooth week then. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Oh, and your grace. After we're done with the petitioner, please see the general in the council room. I believe he has some information regarding possible outpost sites. Click on a petitioner with the left mouse button, call them forward. Don't fret, darling. The decision has been made. We'll work it out. How was your day, by the way, Zilius? I do believe you were playing Expedition... Actually, no. Today you were not playing Expedition. Today you were playing that new game. A mix of Vampire Survivors and Hand of Fate, I believe. Took me like a second to sort out the days in my head. Hordes of Fate, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's hard to tell days apart when you don't really sleep between them. So it was like, wait a second, no. Expedition 33 was a day before that or 2 days before that. But yeah, you were playing that. I have checked it out a bit. I'm interested in it, not gonna lie. So I'm looking forward to that one. But outside of that, how was your day? I suppose new company might be good for Sedani. Can you check on her? She's so excited about her sister visiting. We kind of brushed her off. Of course, my beloved. Oh yes, before I leave. What do you want to do with the wine? Was good, took a short nap. Excellent. You deserve rest. We will drink it, we'll hand it out to people, dispose of it. There is the possibility of it being poison. You also got your certification from your last training. Let's go. Excellent. I don't think they would be so obvious to send poison wine after the last king that visited the castle died from poison wine, so... I will hand it out to the people. No, that can be seen as an insult. That can really bite me in the backside later. But what if it is poisoned? You know what? I'm gonna take a risk and hand it to the people. I doubt the wine is poisoned. I will give it to people. It might sway some grumpy minds towards us. At least it's not gonna be wasted. I'll let the servants know. That's my cue. I'll feed them and maybe try to get some sleep. Good luck out there. Check on inventory or press I. Okay, so items. Don't have any agents. Or at least I don't think I do. Yeah, Grace, I come beseeching some aid. Out the cold, wet weather. Our fence posts don't hold up like they used to. Well, last night I woke up to find all my livestock gone roaming. Pig, sheep, cattle, can't find the one. And I'm a fisher. I'm a farmer, see? So it's a sorry situation. Please, your grace, spare some strong hands to help me round up all our stock. In order to help a petitioner satisfy their needs by allocating your agent's time. Fill up the satisfaction bar up to the first green point. Oh yeah, Stan. I remember Stan. Each time you send an agent to work on a task, it will cost them action points. Every agent has limited points, visualized by on their icon with a yellow dot. So this. Sent agents will appear on the satisfaction bar. Complete a quest, go ahead and press the confirm button to hear your choices. That sounds urgent indeed. I hope this will be enough to help you. Ah, Your Grace, my thanks. In hard times, a ruler's true legacy is forged, forsooth. Our little village won't soon forget this. I would hope so. When you help a petitioner, you will gain prosperity. The more prosperity you have, the more wealthy your lands are. Our prosperity will result in higher taxes. As you do. That should be the normal thing. It sadly isn't always. Please, hear me out, Your Grace. A vicious storm blew to our township last night, snapping pines like they were twigs. Now there is a real mess, fallen trees everywhere, roofs smashed in. In the end, perhaps it will make for plenty of firewood, but we need help to clean up and make repairs, Your Grace. We're short of tools, but even some food would help. Please, lend us your support. Let's finish for a second. I do require a bit of water. And I luckily have an entire bottle here because I'm going to be yapping a lot this stream. Prosperity, influence. I can't see what the third thing is. Here, I hope this will be enough for you. Thank Perrin, and thank you, Your Grace. Our prayers are answered. We will rebuild all the stronger, in honor of our king. Well done, Your Grace. That's all for this week's requests. Now, let's see what the journal has in mind for the outposts. Click on the throne to step down, to leave the room wall to the side, or click the castle map button. The castle view allows you to travel to your chosen locations. Okay. See 2 points of interest here. Ever since Wojciech started hibernating, Sani lost interest in gathering more agents. Maybe that's for the battle. I was worried what she would have come up with next. I'm still waiting for her to find a dragon. Like, I literally want Sedai to just storm in at the end of the game on a dragon or something. That would be fantastic. How are you getting on, Taimo? You have everything you need. Sedani already showed me my room. Thank you very much for allowing me to stay, Your Grace. Psst, Taimo. It's yes, Your Grace. Won't be long before your father is back. Hello, my silly pickle. We always go with the silly pickle. Silly pickle. Silly pickle, I don't know what you mean. Father, Taimo is here. It is silly pickle. Yes, father? I'm preparing for Celia's arrival. I hear you have had a letter from your sister. Wait, you know? Celia is visiting us in 8 months. Should I get her a pet? A sword. That's too grand. She will think I care. It's Cecilia we're talking about. It has been so long. There is so much pressure. Challenge her to a duel. Yes. She'd like to practice sword fighting. Are you ready to try that? She already has people to do that with. I would just embarrass myself. It must be something truly grand. Something unforgivable that screams, Acelia! Luckily, I also have Taimo to help me. My condolences, kid. You have your work cut out for yourself. We're talking about the girl who tamed a goddamn bear, a slug, and I think there were like 3 other animals. No, I think there were... Was there 3 total? No, there were 2 other animals among all of that. Also, R.I.P. Sludge, you have literally saved the life of the king. You shall be remembered. You could read her a book? How about this one? Timo, this is serious. You won't be impressed by that. Be nice to your guest, silly pickle. I'm sorry, it's just all very stressful. What if I tell you a little about Acelia? She's adventurous, rides bisons, fights with swords. She loves to do various pranks too. What's this? Okay, that is something. What's our plan to help Lord Jacob? Oh, you're Grace. Great to see you. I have an update on our plan to help Lord Jacob. Why is Baron Katka at war with Lord Jacob? I had so many details to keep track of. I want to be certain I understand his position. Baron Kapka has been aggressively expanding trade routes to support his wine business. He is building a major trade route that will connect him directly with our enemies in Hatana. That's an issue! That is a very big issue. So, as Sun Tzu once said, deprive the enemies of resources if you want to win a war. This is the opposite of that, allowing him to continue doing that. So, yeah, I'm starting to think we're making the right choice here, not allowing him to expand to our enemies. It goes right to Lord Jacob's lands, leaving him stranded in terms of trade. I think it's his late wife's property. I'm not sure, but it seems the land has a sentimental value to him. A strong trade relationship between Kafka and Tantana will surely leave us at a disadvantage as well. Oh. Wait a moment. No, because Kafka is the opposing one. Never mind, it's fine, it's fine. Let's hear the details. We need to ensure Kafka doesn't know he is walking into a trap. Did you manage to finesse my plan? Certainly. We need to gather a few basic supplies to create an outpost so we can drive Kafka right where we want him. We found 3 sites that could be suitable. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Take a look at your map and mark the location we asked to prepare. I'll take care of the rest. We have 3 weeks to decide. Here, this supply should be a good starting point. And of course, the wall. The wall, yes. What do we need? The master building is awaiting you at the construction site. You will be able to provide more details. It might be rough, but with a little bit of luck we can do it in time. Kingdom menu. Switch tabs. To view the map of Dragon. You can save the game midweek by interacting with the archives in the console room. Oh, so I saved the game when I did this. Ah yes, I now see the icon. So week 1 main objective, choose a... Okay. Region map. As you unlock points of interest, POE, will be displayed on the map. The first 3 visible points of interest indicate the 3 outpost sites. Straw Village, Northern Footbridge, the curvy ticket. Why do I feel like every single person who will play this and is a streamer will just go with the curvy ticket? Yeah, I'm not going with that. That sounds like a trap. I know I want to lay a trap, but that sounds like a trap, and that's not good for your traps. You want your... I was about to say, you want your traps to sound inviting, and then I realized curvy ticket, that sound inviting for certain types of people. Huh. That's a bit of a conundrum. The Straw Village, helping an old friend. Day 0. Now this is the Romanian in me talking, but we have been historically fantastic at ambushing people in our own forests. So, despite all of that talk from before that I probably shouldn't pick this, let's actually go with this one. Upon further thought and investigation, yeah, I think we should go with at least explore it. The current wicket is a maze to the enemy, but well known to us. Yeah, exactly. It's a huge advantage in battle, especially in ambushes. If we built an outpost in the ticket, our soldiers could hide themselves among the trees. This is literally Romanian warfare 101 right here. And attack when the enemy rides through, pushing them towards our walls. The drawback is that this is the furthest location from our castle. It will take longer to push Kafka towards the wall. The walls are also challenging from a visibility standpoint. Total chaos seems just as likely as success, to be frank. Still, time is short and supplies are few. Choosing this side would be better than nothing. Northern Footbridge. Lord Jacob will cross the Northern Footbridge and Kafka's armies will shortly follow. If our army is light await on the riverbank, we'll be able to surprise the enemy and control their direction. The ticket and grass should provide us with more than enough for a hiding spot. This location looks like a good choice for the outpost, even though it requires a little more work to prepare. Location is not far, but the mud and the cold might prove challenging. Let's return to this location once we gather enough supplies or consider gathering areas. The Straw Village. During the last war, Antana left nothing but a field of despair. Rumors say the village is haunted, filled with old rags and bones. It might take some extra convincing for our men to stay at this location. Kafka's armies might not be aware of these rumors, but surely even they won't think to try to look through the rubble. The location is closest to Grevno, meaning it will be the easiest to push the enemies towards the wall. Huh. Against all traits, if the ancient is addict. So this one has the highest chances of success, but will take the most. This one is essentially guaranteed to succeed in building the outpost, but I'm not sure about the result. Well, I did say I'm going with the Romanian warfare method, so I'm with the right resources. Our men began putting together a campsite where they will wait to ambush Kafka's men. Let's report back to the advisor. Okay, keep up the good work. The throne room and the wall. Let's go to the wall. Your Grace! How does it look? It seems these repairs will never end. The war with Tatana caused a great deal of damage to Grevno's defenses, Your Grace. Rebuilding something grand for the second time is always a challenge. Our dedication to the effort is paying off. The wall in its garrison will soon gleam good as new. That is just as I hope to hear. I'll certainly sleep better when Grevno is behind strong walls again. To say nothing of our plan to ambush Are you supposed to tell him that? You know, when you plan to ambush your enemies, you would want to keep the information on the down low and on a strictly need-to-know basis. Just putting that out there, like, especially months in advance, or at least weeks. I'm not sure if we should be telling the town builder that, oh yeah, by the way, we're planning to ambush this person who is not even our enemy yet. Speaking of, there's just tiny, small problem, Your Grace. Of course, let's hear it. The recent limestone deliveries are thinner and thinner. We're missing some rocks that would help us build the whole thing. No need to worry, it's nothing huge, we just need 3 tons and it will be done. I'm sure the king has the right connections. Very well, I'll see what can be done. To view archives, click on the archives button or press tab to open the kingdom menus. 3 tons, you say? King Eric, how's it going? Rather informal way to greet your king, don't you think? Sorry, Your Grace. I'm more the sort of person who talks with my hands, understand? I think I remember this person from the demo. What are you getting at? Why is my friend? What? Oh yeah, wait, it's coming back to me. I remember now. I was certain when I played the demo that there will be an option for the king to cheat with this person. Oh, now, Your Grace, don't get excited. Fortunately, what do you mean unfortunately? I'm Vesa, Professor Stone Crusher, at Your Grace's service. Thank you for your service. You break stone by hand? With tools, silly. But I bet there's no nothing to what God damn it. If you're a gambling man, well, maybe we'll put it to a test someday. I think I better get back to my duties. That will be all. Cut! I completely forgot about that. Okay, throne room. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Can you remind me who's in the dungeon again? The dealer, the thief, the priest of Atana, the spy. I think I would like to speak with the priest. There has to be some kind of fanatic if my memory serves right. Bring him. Right away. Your Grace? Oh calamity, the throne room of King Eric. Sit of sins of Draven. May his land freeze in the cleansing it deserves. You are a priest of Atana, I take it. A lowly one such as me cannot aspire to priesthood. No, I'm just humble servant of the faith, called to spread the message in this sinful country. For that I was thrown in prison. They call it agitating. What kind of righteous land is this when those of different faiths cannot speak? You have nothing to fear from our god, then why am I in prison? If we cannot tolerate difference, then we will always be at war. You speak quite a lot. Now here's the thing. Technically, in an ideal world where everything is working perfectly, you could just let this person go. They would talk, and literally everyone would laugh in their face. The world is not perfect though, both in IRL and in the world of this game. So, I'm afraid that while you do have a point, your point is also not the best made. So, you spread lies that incite violence. You are free to preach your word, but we are free to levy consequences. If the people of Raven find conflict with your message, they will look to me to apply the law. Just execute me. I've been rotting in a cell so long I might as well be dead. By my death will inspire the believers. In that case... yeah, hard labor sounds well. Sounds quite good actually. May you serve out your time doing some labor for this kingdom. Undo the harm of your tongue with the hard work of your hands. It is all as my God wills. Yes, I agree with that. So let's see who else is in the dungeon. The dealer, the spy. Bring in the spy. Your Grace, I beg a word. That's why you are here. Say your truth. I'm an illustrator. Well, I may be in prison for espionage, but at my heart, my calling is to render the world in image by hand. I've been scratching at the stones here for weeks, but they yield no expression. Please, Your Grace, I beg you, just a quill and some ink. Even a few finger paints. I know I've done wrong by this kingdom, but am I no longer human? Art supplies, you say. You do understand you are in prison, first and foremost. Secondly, you're a spy. Anything that enables you to send a message, if the message is somehow passed along, that should not really be in your possession. Also, while I feel that art and expression of art should be a right, a human right, the sad truth of it is that it's also a luxury. And it's a luxury someone who has conspired against others shouldn't really have, in my humble opinion. You can't really go out and say, yes, I'm gonna make everyone's lives a living hell, and I will bring information to the enemy who will come and annihilate all of you. But also I would like to paint. No. That you do understand you are in prison, right? I will not provide you any comforts. If you miss the gift of good society, you should not have been so quick to reject its laws. Exactly. Exactly this. Next. Let's see the dealer. There was a dust dealer, if my memory serves me right. Okay. You. Well. Do my eyes deceive me, or the king himself time to summon one of us forgotten dregs? Who are you again? You sentence me to die, but you do not even know my name. Ah, how fickle is power. They call me the Prophet. That's funny too. I never saw a man closing in on my empire of dust. So you are an Oracle of Dust dealer. An Oracle Dust dealer. Oracle Dust had been a scourge in this land. Why would you traffic it here? I'm an entrepreneur who provides something people desire. It is not within my rights to dictate others' choices, nor how they use my product. Plenty of dust users even claim to live longer, enhance lives. I languish in this cell, but they still use dust. What justice is this? It is complicated. Because on one hand, it is clearly a bad thing. Hypothetically, just the act of selling something that the people want on its own, not bad. I think we can all agree here. Supply and demand and all that. That said, selling something that you know is bad for people, I'm gonna say that's just plain old greed. The fact that other people are using it, that does complicate things. After a war, desperation can change the fabric of society. Oracle dust is a side effect of that. But you cannot deny your role in making the country worse. I deny nothing, but my long incarceration will have no effect on your war against Oracle dust. Does it not cost taxpayer funds to sustain me in this filthy cell? Funds that might better be allocated to problem solving. You have a point. Now see, this one he thinks he can pull a fast one. This is the opposite case of that prophet who wanted to be killed. This is the... There are no consequences for what I've done. I haven't directly hurt anyone. I just made the country like 10 times worse, and there's drug addicts everywhere, and everything's burning. It's not my fault they bought it from me. Wink, wink, wink. Yeah, no. I'm gonna name you Johnny Somali, and I'm gonna hit this button. Let us end your stay here at once. I sentence you to be executed tonight. Will spitting my blood in your foundations help your little one stay for night? Yes. Unironically, yes. As you wish, Your Grace, I have nothing more to say. He was surprisingly accepting of that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, who else is in the dungeon? The thief. Okay, thief. What did you do? Your Grace, I never expected to see a near graceful person. What brought you to my prison cell? It was Your Grace's pleasure to sentence me for stealing. I can't lie, Your Grace. It was me who done it. I could tell you I just wanted to feed me family, and that what it were at first. But I just got used to it. Set my eyes on bigger and bigger. And here we are. I got some regrets for sure. So you got caught? Would you have kept up the robberies if you had not been caught? Honesty is my only choice, Your Grace. I've been that person. I've done those things. Now I do my time. 50 years. My daughter will grow up without knowing me. 15 years? This might be my mind going to what I know of justice systems in current day. But just stealing, especially after you've been caught and I assume the goods were retrieved? 15 years sounds a bit much. You know what, I'll release him. I have no desire to excessively punish a remorseful parent. But you seem like a person of your word. If I were to release you on time served, will you swear to live an honest life? On your honor, Your Grace. It should be on your honor, not mine. That feels manipulative. I have more than enough time to think about what I've done. I live out my days loyal to Your Grace. Mercy is an essential part of leadership. It will be done. Glory to the great king. You know, I kept onto this piece of gold all these years. Yeah, it's years. Okay, you know what? It's not much, but I'll take it. The outpost location is ready. I prepared the location to await Kafka's army. I see we chose the curvy ticket. The forest is hardly ideal, but it's better than nothing. I'll send for Lord Jacob immediately. The wall is in progress, but it looks like we can easily get it done in time for his arrival. The yellow next on bottom means all the required tasks are complete. You can continue the week to finish optional or side tasks. When you already press the button to move on. Let's see the archives for that. Archives keep track of what is happening in the kingdom. Here you will find reminders of your current and completed tasks. One logs helped, roaming livestock helped. So far I haven't declined anything. Prosperity is at an all-time high. Influence can be higher. I don't know what the third one is. Royal family, Sedani. The king's almost youngest daughter. Always a handful, but always brings a lot of joy too. Sedani has had a phase of bringing wild animals into the castle, but suddenly she lost interest in that. Now she is finding her new calling. Oh god. I'm actually more worried about that. We have an old friend, Jacob. An old friend of the king. He's been away from Draven for years, and now that he is back home, he has found his estates in danger. King Eric's benevolence knows no bounds, and as such he offered the Lord Jacob help. Imo, Lord Jacob's only son. His only son, okay. He's currently staying with the royal family. Rather clumsy and shy. Sedani and Taimo seems like a boiling pot waiting to explode, so that's great. The castle wall. The capital of Draven, Gravenel Castle, has seen better days. Recent war with the Tatar has left the defenses in a deplorable state, and King Eric has been trying to rebuild the wall for countless months. Next week. Prosperity you received last week can now be converted to gold. Press and hold to collect access to begin converting. Don't want it to go too far, but I think this is a good point. Kingdom transactions. In the transactions panel, you can see an overview of this month's transactions. You can use the clear tab button. Okay. Elena. Cycle seasoned. Disciplined. I'll keep the one for now. Okay, next. Oh, agents. In this tab you can view your royal agents. They are an important part of keeping your populace happy. Be sure to pay their salary, refer to action points. Okay. Disciplined. +10 versus combat. So Stan is literally the general. Okay. Stan has been with King Eric for years now. He's so strong against Atana's forces. I was about to say Alana. No, Stan did not fight a certain fox, it's fine. When Gravenor was under siege, he not only made it out alive, but his name was now well respected among the soldiers of Draven. Oh, okay. Insightful versus illness and seasoned versus weather. Oh yeah, the witch. Yeah, you know what? I'll want her available. The witch, Lena, is gentle and generous and knows the plants of this land. She is also Sedani's singing teacher, for now. Oh. I'll just get a few more taxes. 15 is enough. Yeah, okay, this is fine. It's 10 taxes. Okay, good. Next. Have a feeble memory for good deeds. Prosperity will reset to 0 when you go next week. Oh. So what you're telling me is that I should just tax them now. That's gold over here. I kind of don't like that all that much, but... So Grace, preparations are already underway for the outpost. So I need to choose a location by week 3, I already did that. Gather 3 tons of limestone to rebuild the wall. I'm gonna need gold for that if I remember right. The Kirby ticket is the best we can do right now. It will have to suffice. Well done on selecting the site with time to spare, Your Grace. We always welcome our guests in style, even uninvited ones. I wonder how Taimo is adjusting. He still seems shy with me. But I should look after him, but it seems like her head is in the clouds a bit, and my hands are full. I will look in on him if I can find a moment. The queen always thinks about others and leaves herself until last. I better see how she is managing as well. That's a sign of a good husband right there. I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, seriously, guys, find yourselves a girl, and this advice goes to myself as well. Find yourselves a girl that thinks about everyone else, and then be the person who thinks about her first, is what I mean. It's an interesting dynamic that I've seen actually work for a lot of couples, and for a lot of friends, and the friends of the family and so on. So yeah, that's my advice as far as relationships go. Find a girl that cares about everyone, and then be the one that cares about her. Okay. I come with a serious matter, Your Grace. My name is Yanka. I trade in all kinds of trinkets and artifacts. Most recently, rare creatures. Please tell me you have a dragon. Let me guess. Goblins, griffins. How do I put this? The swans have stolen my lions. I'm gonna need you to explain in great detail. You have my attention. So this sounds like it will be good. Let me guess, the swans breathe fire and the lions can fly? No, there's a real explanation, Your Grace. You know the swans, the famous bandit gang? Which is a lot less exciting than the alternative of giant fire-breathing swans. That was kind of close to dragons, I would have accepted that, but what can you do? I was transporting some lions for a lord when the swans ambushed me on the road. Now my lions are gone. Not a very intimidating name for bandits, if you ask me. Oh, they are quite the nasty bunch, they are. Polite, but nasty. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be plundering far west of here? Elegant bandits. They steal from you, then apologize right after. I'm not sure if that's called elegant. As if the apology makes it any better, yeah. Apologize right after. That's it. That's exactly what they did. Honestly, I did appreciate the gesture. But I want my lions back. Lions? I didn't think there were lions in Davern. It was a delivery job from Caladur, Your Grace. I thought what would be daring enough to attack a cart full of snarling lions. As it turns out, the swans were. The lions are extremely valuable after all. And I come in where exactly? You're the lion wrangler, Yanka. How do you expect me to be able to help? At least 3 lions escaped their cages when the swans attacked my cart. All I ask is that you keep an eye out for them. If your agents ever spot one, make sure to let me know exactly where. I'll handle the rest and compensate you for your effort and time. Okay. The local inn north of here could be a good place to start the search. Surely someone's seen something, or you could try looking for them on your own. I will see what can be done. Appreciate it. Find me at the wall if you ever need anything, Your Grace. I'll gladly show off my repertoire of trinkets and other useful items. Okay. It's a disaster, Your Grace. All the little ones. The children in our village have fallen ill, Your Grace. They've all come up with spots. A rash? Yes, always the same one. First a big red patch, then lots of little spots. Then comes the fever, the itching. Please, Your Grace. The parents are all beside ourselves. Your Grace, this is the perfect task for our witch. She is very skilled at treating illness. Select the restart button to start allocating resources again. Select the hourglass button to tell the petitioner to return to the queue. Nice. Our court witch was well versed in sickness and medicine. She will surely ease the pain. Your Grace is a merciful ruler indeed. I remember when I played the demo I didn't realize I had to pay the witch as well. So I didn't have it available for this. A bitter winter is to come, but the smallest of us still need care. Thank you, Your Grace. Your kindness will bring ease to the children. Okay, next up. Your Grace, hear me out. I know the people don't usually care for cats, but I love mine. The farmer next to me started luring her inside, feeding her whatever garbage she wants. She comes home less and less often, and when she does, she gets fatter and fatter. I know that with winter on its way, it sounds like a luxury problem, but I'm worried about her nutrition. Please send somebody to deal with my neighbor, or give me something that will help me talk him out of it. This quest requires extra agent time to complete successfully. You can meet your agent multiple times with either success. It does deal with illness, so I could use 1 wine. Aha! So I can complete it with just 1 use of an agent and a little bit of wine. Okay. That should do the trick. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Your Grace. Also, I did notice she mentioned cats aren't really liked in this kingdom. I was not aware of that. I wonder why. In dark times, things of beauty matter more than ever, do they not, my Your Grace? I'm a blacksmith by trade. My forge has supplied breastplates to the king's own army. But I've always longed to make finer work, to perform the art of silversmithing. What say you, Your Grace? Will you help me expand my forges and spin silver with my gifts? Fine work. Okay, so they match. Oh, the hammer. Yeah, okay. This works. Here, this should set you on your way. Eternal thanks, Your Grace. I only wish to pay tribute to Davran's strength to art, the only way I know. Helping petition and completing your quest will increase your influence. Filling the influence bar will increase your kingdom's level. Oh. So this is my experience bar. This is the amount of taxes I can pretty much use up, if I'm correct, the prosperity. And this is the amount of gold that I currently have to spend. Okay. Last one. I see you have pumpkins, sir. Help me, please. Part of the sky fell down. Calm down, what do you mean? There I was, minding my own business, when a huge smoldering hunk of rock crashed down into my field. It came out of nowhere. I was lucky to not be underneath it. Some of my cows, though, they're mincemeat now. Please help me, Your Grace. I need to buy a few more lifters and clean the place up. Your Grace, looks like we might not have enough resources to help this person. At times, helping everyone is not possible. Let's set each peasant away and hope for the best. You say that? Oh, wait. A celestial event. Holy. Jesus, this needs everything. What the? Please excuse me for a moment. Why do you need so many things? I'm actually curious what would happen if I turned the others away, but accepted this guy. Because there's like, is this a noob trap? Or is this something that just spirals into fantastic stuff later on? Okay, the game already has my interest, but I'll have to decline. Population's happiness. Oh! That's not the goal, that's happiness. Happiness falls to 0, your kingdom will fall. A roar from the heavens, sound out of my control, sorry. I don't really like your tone, sir. Well. Let's see. Council room. The bear is still happily sleeping. Oh. Yes, father? Your mother wanted me to check on you. Are your kids behaving? Oh, good thing you're here, father. I have an idea how to give Asalia a proper welcome. You want to see? Of course, silly pickle. Give me your best. Just like we practiced, Timo. You got this. Yes, would you, I like water! So close. Let me try. It's not fair, you caught me off guard. Your Grace, what a long day has it been. If you could... if you could pass me this mug, Your Grace. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Now, would you like to maybe? Or is there a chance you expected something to happen with the mug? Oh, we forgot to put water inside. This is too hard. We should have stuck to reading. You're right, this is not good enough. Father, what do you think? What impresses Salia when she gets here? Are you worried? I think it will be just fine. And we'll come up with something grand. Besides, I'm sure you want to welcome your sister with a prank. She always counts me little dumpling in her letters. Been over a year since she went adventuring. I need to prove to her I'm not so little anymore. Asalia was the queen of pranks. The only way to beat her is at her own game. You've given me plenty to think about. Thank you, Your Grace. Let's go, Timo. Time to see if we can come up with something more sophisticated. Maybe we could ask Domovoy for help. Father told me he may be responsible for all sorts of misfortune in the household. We need to prepare some offering. Sometimes I feel like you know more about Davern than I do. Tell me more. No, I want to hear that. Hold on. God damn it, they got away. Huh, at least she's not causing harm. Let's do a quick save here. So happiness is what I want to aim to be as high as possible. Got it. Yeah, keep up the good work for now. Let's see if we can't buy any stuff here. Your Grace. About the limestone. How much did you say you needed? Put on, Your Grace. Okay. Any news about the lines, Your Grace? What's for sale? Medicine, sturdy boots, limestone. Ooh, limestone. But is it 3 tons of limestone though? That's the question. I see it's 8. If it's just 8, I could potentially get all of it right now. But I'm not sure if it's just the item limestone or if it's the required 3 tons of limestone. Region map, what do we have? Dirty side roads. The Sneezy Weasel and open fields. Why is this one red? Encounter. Rewards gold. Rewards an item and prosperity. And I have supplies. Rewards prosperity. The Lion Wrangler. Let's deal with this one. The King's Men found the Sneezy Weasel, a local tavern. Surprisingly, it had beautiful dark timber ceilings and hanging flowers. Not sleazy at all. No weasels to be seen either. The innkeeper did not seem very happy to have royal units come marching in. What do you want here? Grace was asked to speak with the innkeeper about monsters and mythical beasts. Let around, gave a cough and a sigh, began mumbling under his nose. The last hunting trip of the year before winter set off for the forest not too long ago. They passed through here and told us they were heading up north for the Mighty Oak. If I were to guess, they knew something, and that's where your beast is at. But it might be a tricky situation getting there. Going over the high bridge will not be an easy feat right now due to situations with the roads. And also to take the long road a long way around. But it will be costly. Only gods know what you might encounter. Okay. Okay, just left the inn, although rather reluctantly. Okay, so there's a few options here. Can't reach. High bridge, rewards gold. What does encounter mean? It's red. But I'm not sure it's necessarily a bad thing. I can do all of them, that's for sure. Yeah, let's get an item in prosperity. See what happens here. The agents entered a small village, no more than 5 families sharing 2 huts and a little barn. Everywhere they turned, they saw ruined fences and rotting barrels, and the stench of cow manure hung in the air. There was no sign of a lion, but the scattering of people still made a great commotion. "My husband is missing," a woman wailed again and again. The village elder, who was comforting her, turned to the royal agents. He told them he wanted to see the king Revenant Castle guarding a beast and a missing person. He then sent the agents on their way with a piece of bread. Crumbs, really. I mean, fair enough. Quite a bit of prosperity from that one. I'll get 1 limestone. Okay, 1 ton. Yes. Well, let's get all the 3 tons that we need. Okay. I'm curious. I don't know if there's anything to... Seriously. Ahem. Oh, Grace, about the limestone. Just a little quick to move it. Perfect, we'll get the wall up by next week. Okay, maximum prosperity. Love? I want to see how you're doing. Oh, you startled me. Must have dozed off. I'm sorry to wake you, darling. It's alright. It's the little one. You can get comfortable. How is our... Let's name the child Edward. In honor of Edward Elric. From Full Metal Alchemist. How is Eddie? That's not what I said! How is Eddie holding up? How are you holding up? I hope there's a way we can heal his ailment. No one knows, correct? It's not easy to keep this a secret, people talk. Jacob already knows something is up. Apart from the doctor, it's just us. But it's especially difficult with Sedani around. Can you imagine if people found out? I prefer to focus on solutions. Alas, a successor to the throne. I never imagined we'd end up with 2 tiny ones, though. It's funny, you try for an air for years and then they come out like Banzo from the oven. A boy and a girl and a boy. I should have known that damn ritual would have consequences. Oh yeah, they did do a ritual for her to have other children. We've been through so much. Or specifically to have a son, I should say. We'll get through this as well. The wall is nearly ready. The outpost is almost up. Once we deal with Jacob and Kafka, you and the prince will have my full attention. No, it's hard to judge the needs of the kingdom with the needs of your family. To juggle the needs of the kingdom with the needs of your family. You're right. We'll get through it. I'll speak with you later. It's not yet. Oh. Had to be to that on that screen. Need supplies to explore locations on your map. Press and collect supplies button to convert prosperity to supplies. Oh. Oh, this might be an issue. I assume prosperity is just for that, but apparently it's for supplies as well. So this will reset no matter what I do. It's the happiness and the influence that I have to really worry about. Okay. Let's see for now, agents. The two of you are actually still good, I think. I don't need to pay you right now. Transactions. Okay, if that's the case, I'll get the rest in supplies. Yeah, I don't want to go under 1 prosperity. That's not what I want. Okay, fine. Sorry, if this turns into a negative somehow, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh no, it's just a 0, okay. Fine. Oh, I was about to say that. That's still fine. No, it's not. I know if I continue clicking it, it will probably let me just do things, but I'd honestly rather have the agent said already. Well done, completing outpost preparations, Your Grace. It's not the most advantageous location, but we must work with what we have. I will send for Lord Jacob at once. You will be pleased. The plans are in place. Long time, I will be anxious for news of his father too. I'd better tell the lad he is on his way. I wonder if Sedani has made any progress on her task. Your Grace, sir. Indeed, bad omens have fallen about our village. First there was a terrible growling, like the very sky was tearing itself apart. Then our livestock started disappearing mysteriously. Everyone here grew hungry and sick. They say an evil beast makes its lair in the Great Oak, but it's haunted business indeed, and we want no part of it. Please, Your Grace, just leave this place. If you insist on investigating the mighty oak, well, we could show you the way, but we fear further curses from the beast. But perhaps you could spare some food or medicine. Even supplies would be welcome. There we go. Thank you, Your Grace. It will certainly make it worth our while. Tell your men to head north of the village. They can find the markings on the tree. They will take them to the oak in no time. Also, we found the shortcut. Nice. Okay. This is scandalous. The beasts are hunting our land. And for what? Your amusement? What? Haven't we been to enough? They warned us all. Calm yourself and get to the point. What is it you want? How can you even ask that? I'm not the one who let lions loose to terrorize the villages. Is it not by your order that these new toll stations have sprouted along our roadways? You think I set beasts free in the woods? Why would I do that? Yeah, like, also what toll stations? Not play the fool, we have seen it with our own eyes. The swans were right. I'm gonna pluck those feathers from those swans. You drive people to desperation on purpose so you can swoop in to play the hero. I had nothing to do with this. Have you no faith in the word of your king? The bad gang known as the Swans have been causing chaos in the area and spreading lies to Draven's people. They are the true source of your misfortune. I knew you'd try to twist your way out of it. Blast your lies, blast your evil games, we'll see, has the final say. What? Why did that take from happiness? What? It can be rather difficult to reason with the populace, Your Grace. Some may be stirring up the people's discontent for their own benefit. I'll keep my eye out and let you know what more I can learn. She won't leave me alone. Ain't proper to go without a husband. Don't you want a man to look after you? Week after week my mother sends a new lad to me door. He'll turn up, eyes full of hope, thinking they got themselves a wife. I told her I ain't looking to marry. I got me woodcutting, that's my joy. And if I did marry, it wouldn't be to Danjo, Felder or Vasily. Would be none of them, Your Grace, do you understand? I'm sure her mother means well. But I can see how her methods may be unwelcome. Give me an agent of yours, anyone will do. I'll bring him back, of course. Let me borrow one to parade around me, Mom. You see that I got someone, and the matchmaking will have to stop. Honestly, with how much my grandfather has been pestering me with this exacting, yeah, understandable. I'll send Stan. You can rely on me. There's a potentially what do you mean fruitful request? To get an additional reward, try to position your agents on the gift effect. Oh. I mean, there. Pretend husband. Let's go. Stan, you're up. Fine, I know what it's like to want peace and quiet. Yes. You should still talk to your mother. I'm sure she'll understand. Oh, praise Peru. My other plan was to send her a note saying I was dead. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Problems with the walls in your home. Need to make a miracle repair on a short timeline. Try a new magic mortar, my special blend of grit and arcane science. The special formula invented by yours truly that seals any damages by magic. I mean, that's how it will work if you help me with the invention. Trust me, Your Grace. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Tempting, but if magic could build walls, the world would be a different place. What about the spell to improve your marriage? Okay. Okay, I see what I'm dealing with. Your wife will look at you once again the way she did on your wedding day. That's not something magic can help with either. Don't believe in magic, huh? Well, what about curses? Let me just roll up my sleeves and find my wand. If you don't get out of here now, the royal guards can make you disappear. Yeah. Your Grace, it's awful. Our most special pig has fallen ill. He's not even eating. Don't pigs eat like everything. This is no ordinary pig. Councilman Porcinius. Councilman Porcinius! Okay, that's a hell of a name for a pig. That's a new one. Noted. Is a special pig, one who occupies an important seat among our village Excuse me, the pig is on the village council. Roll that by me again. I need more details. If we don't treat his illness, we won't be able to hold our vote. He's legitimately on the council, I can't. Please help, Your Grace. Let me see if we have enough to help you. This act could improve your reputation. Allocating more resources and enriching the bonus spins will result in a higher prosperity reward. Excellent. I hope this will be useful. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. Occasionally, individuals will offer their services to a king. I hate that I have so little gold right now. You may accept their help, and they will become your agents. New agents will be added to the agent panel in the summary screen. Let me present you with a gift, Your Grace. This is a gift? Whose head is on my floor? This fella is, well, he was one of the swans. I just about enough of these people around my parts. Heard one of them in the tavern squawking about how they run this country. No more. Them swans really get on my nerves. So if you like help turning some white feathers red, I'm your man. That is exactly what I need right now. Welcome aboard. Your methods are extreme, but effective. You seem eager to get out in the field. I'm in no position to turn down the help. And I can turn down a hot meal at the end of the workday. Simple as. Just one thing. I don't mingle with magic. Very well. Can someone please tidy up this mess? Oleg! Hey! I think I've known an Oleg, although... I think his hair was a bit different. He was a little child and... he was very brave though, so you know what? I have a good feeling about this man. Much better. Okay, that will be all. Okay, the wall is still in construction, I think. Your Grace. Send for me when you have an update. The grunts. Okay, so the hidden path. Ooh, item prosperity and just one. Okay. Also have an encounter. I think the dirty south was one thing. So further down the road, the ancients encounter a band of hooligans making a ruckus. I don't have the guy yet. Oh, and it used it up. I shouldn't have. I should have waited to have the guy ready. Okay. Hidden path. Let's go. Problems and overgrowth practically hit the path, but after a few scratches, the agent saw an old oak looming at last. Ooh, got metal. Place of rumors. Open fields. Let's see what the open fields has. In those fields, the weaving grain seemed to stretch out in every direction. Eventually, the agents found the path towards the nearby village. The agent's trained eyes noticed something in the mud. Big animal tracks leading towards the pastures. Party stew. Windswept pasture. The murky townlet. Decreased threat. Okay. The open pastures were muddy and desolate, with just a few skinny sheep nibbling at what remained of the grass. Eerie howls in the distance unsettled the agents, but they tracked the unusual paw prints to the field. At the edge of the tree line, a furry, ravenous shape lay still, a trap intended to protect the sheep from foxes and wolves, and snuck its rusty teeth into the lion's leg. It must have come to the pastures in search of prey. Once caught in the wolf trap, the beast had no chance of survival. This is very far from the forest where Yaka was robbed by the swans. Ooh, kingdom level +1. Wait, I already have maxed out prosperity. I'm not sure if I want to take the news now. She's Yanka, isn't it? Lion was found in an open field. I'm in a wood trap. Give you something for helping. How about this painting? Okay. The lions are causing a lot of trouble. Them swans. I'm forced to share a cut of my profits in exchange for help. Hardly a life I've dreamed of as a girl. Situation is what it is, I suppose. We must both try our best to find them as soon as possible. Oh, Sedani. Or the castle. Strange, Sedani is normally here. Where did she run off to this time? The bedroom. Yes, father? Here you are. What are you doing here? Where's your mother? The queen asked us to watch the babies. I think she went to have a bath. She's strictly instructed. No touching, no making noises, just watch the baby sleep. No touching. Here's my little sweetie. My little... Giving her a name of one of your previous daughters is... I feel is not quite appropriate. Amelia. Like you can catch a break. Either surviving the war makes you more frivolous, or the fact that nowadays there are fewer children in the castle to ruin the night. I have great news for you, Taimo. Your father will be back soon. We have just sent for him. Oh, understood, Your Grace. Thank you, Your Grace. Aren't you happy to hear this? I'm very happy, but I'm concentrating. Mom instructed me to watch the prince while she takes a bath. Mom? Aww. Oh, he blushed. I mean the queen. She asked me to help guard the babies. And to be quiet. Understood, Taimo. You're doing a great job. What? Kids, stay here. Your Grace. The wall. What happened to the wall? It was already broken. What the? What happened here? Magic, what else could be? A bad spell for certain. Guards, stay. Clear out the rocks. Search the rubble. Help the wounded. Lord Jacob is on his way. Will be defenseless. Out a full report on the casualties, equipment damage, delays. Oh, there's the first feint. Oh boy. The threat increases. The collapse of the castle wall leaves Grevno vulnerable. The threat to your kingdom increases. Lord Jacob is on his way, with Baron Kafka close behind. If the wall is not repaired in time, disaster is certain. Threat is rising, +20. Various expected or unexpected events will increase the threat level. If the threat reaches maximum, you will lose your kingdom. That's another thing. Great. Reduce threat by completing quests and exploring the map. Oh, that's the threat bar. Keeping the population happy is important. Whether the happiness level drops too low, you may increase it by sharing your prosperity with the populace. Press and hold to increase the happiness button to convert prosperity to happiness. Try to keep your happiness from falling below 0. So many things. Let's get a little bit of supplies for exploring. How much happiness is this? Honestly, not that bad. Okay, whenever you need an extra boost, you may demand more golden supplies from your populace. You're king after all. Be careful. Granting additional resources will cost a drop in happiness. Okay. I think this is fine. I should have the goal to pay the soldiers, the agents. Can only enlist 2 agents at once. Okay. So, Master and paired with which? Huh. When you say pair, does that mean both of them employed at the same time? Let me test this. Okay, so I think it's only when they work together, question mark. In which case I think I'm fine with this. He's a mercenary, or like a rather silent individual turned the ranks of the royal agents. He didn't reveal much about his past, but made it distinctly clear that he doesn't want to be involved with magic, witchcraft, or similar. Perhaps he's a vindictive type. Maybe. As long as I don't find a witch's head off the ground, I think I'm fine. Laws. Here you can pass various laws of Draven. Your kingdom level will determine how many laws you will be able to pass. Each kingdom level will allow you to pass a law. So one available point. What is this? Trial by combat. Disputes within villages may be settled in a duel. +1 happiness per week. Increases the difficulty of illness quests slightly. Sometimes we need to let the people solve their own disagreements, even if it is by using strength. Or Night Watch. Decreases the difficulty of combat quests. -1 supplies per week. The villagers must serve as part-time levies to defend the village from raiders. Honestly, I think this one would probably be quite favorable right now. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of combat. So yeah, let's do this one. +5 prosperity, -1 per week. Is this a good trade up under? I think it is. Question mark. Next kingdom, supplies, current resources. Okay. I think we're good. Oh yeah, I didn't pay the agents. Wait. Yeah, he actually is has reduced stuff if he is paired with the witch. Never mind. Hold on. Wait, so we're enlisting the witch for now. We are paying you. We are enlisting you and also paying you. Why do you have only plus 20? You should... Is the game bugged or something? Efficiency should be plus 40. Revenue, week 4. Fix the wall by end of week 7. Here's my report on the wall collapse, Your Grace. Ahem. Oh my love, my sweet honey. Your beauty is blinding as the sun in the sky. Sir? Oh no, that's the wrong page. I got it. Ahem. 2 soldiers have a concussion. The chef has broken his arm. The master builder is dead. And at least 10 men have minor injuries. Wait, what was that? The master builder died, and who is supervising the construction now? Not to worry, Your Grace. We've already found a qualified replacement. He's waiting at the site. That's a relief to hear. We have no time to waste. You showed all the right qualifications, Your Grace. Given our urgent situation, I agree we can hardly afford to linger on decisions. Hopefully the recovery will be quick. And here come the people of Davern. You can deal with them first or check the building site. Your pigeon brought a letter. This is from Jacob. Eric, I have received your signal. We are on our way to you with Kafka's army not far behind. Let us crush them against your walls. We should reach Brno within the next 4 weeks. See you soon, my friend. Jacob. This is bad. With the wall in this condition, we can't possibly face Kafka's army. It won't be easy to reach Jacob while he's on the move, and we'll be unable to stop Kafka's men right now as it is. I have to get that wall fixed in time. As the wall has crumbled down. I just realized I probably should have invested in that magic thingamajig that fixes walls, shouldn't I? Shite. And with Jacob on his way, the threat will increase every week. If it reaches maximum, the game will be over. Great! Fantastic. I want to check on the wall first. This is already a little bit of a situation. Your Grace, how can I help? You must be the new master builder. How are things looking? Oh, the king himself visited me, a mere craftsman. What a pleasure. Okay, you have your manners in order. Julian, your new master builder. And may I say it is an honor to work at this lovely, lovely property. If it pleases your Grace, I will gladly answer any questions you may have. I do have a few questions. Please, Julian, tell me. What caused the incident last week? Ah, Your Grace, the answer is so absurd as to give offense. I need a minute to process the integrity of it all. You see, the culprit was termites. Too many louds eating and drinking at the construction site is what I say. What happened to professionalism? How exactly do termites bring down a wall made of brick and limestone? Well, of course the termites were only a small piece of the puzzle, a critical piece, but the scaffolding work, the crane, and even the palisade were shoddy from the beginning. Layman's work. A weak beam here, a loose nail there, a feast for the termites was laid. This is the kind of thing that comes from, forgive me, Your Grace, inattention to detail. But fear not, your wall is in the best possible hands now. Tell me about yourself. I'm grateful we found someone like you so quickly. This kind of work is your specialty, then? Indeed, Your Grace. I have always had some skill with my hands and a song in my heart to make the work go quickly. As a boy, I like to take things apart. These days, I put them together. Mother would be proud, I think. Okay. You'd like a reliable sword? How long until the wall is fully repaired? Because it has to be done in 3 weeks. I'm rather eager to know when we'll have a castle wall again. It's rather important. Right, of course. This won't be easy to fix, I'm afraid. A proposal deadline, perhaps. Allow me to put it this way. If there is no wall within the next 4 weeks, there might be no one left to deliver your pay. I see! Well, 4 weeks is surely enough time to straighten the palisade, but... You see, Your Grace, we're running out of masonry. Yes, I'm aware we already delivered the missing limestone, have we not? That might have been the case before. Great. But look at the state of the wall. Half the rocks are now unusable. The 3 tons we've got won't cut it. I'm afraid now we're looking at more like 10 tons of limestone. Are you making a fool out of me? Not just that, but we would also need a delivery at least 1 week in advance. So, 3 weeks to gather everything. Good news is, and, well, bad at the same time, all of our regular limestone quarry have encountered roadblocks recently. Toll collectors, to be precise. Oh, for the love of... There are only 3 toll stations in the way. One up north, so north, one in the southwest region, and one... I'm not quite sure, but Marcel the delivery lad might know. He's been around some inn quite a lot lately. I think I know the inn. Drinking away. Women problems, I'm told. If we can remove the tolls, we'll have no issues getting the limestone that we need. Fine, I'll have my agents look into this. Oh boy, boy. Whoa, what a mess. What a mess. Went to sort out one thing in the castle and I come back to this. Can I see the goods you have for sale? So I can still buy limestone. That's not for now. Hold on. Metal, limestone, food. Sorry about that, mosquito. Okay. This is gonna be an issue. In the kingdom menus. This is... there are so many things that I have to consider. So we have the lions. We have the swans. Let's search out the map for a bit. Crossroads. Legal tolls. Can't reach. I bet I can reach it from here though. Dirty side roads. Further down the road, the agents encounter a band of hooligans making a ruckus. Okay, I'm hoping this will cover quite a bit of what's needed. The agents didn't even break a sweat as they disbanded the thugs with ease. Lodge, deserted village. Oh yeah, the mighty oak. The early agents made their way long journey to a mighty gnarled that stood like a fortress in the forest. Beside the cavernous trunk lay the golden body of an enormous creature with dagger-sized claws and a wild mane. Closer inspection, the agents saw a dark blood stain on the oak. and blood marring the lustrous fur. The magnificent beast has died in the woods, far from its home. Perhaps a hunter found it. Yenka would be pleased her cargo didn't survive. Ah. Ooh, I got a sword for that though. Okay. Dark caves. Exploration. All of these require way too much. Explore the castle. Yeah, so about that lion, I found the second one. I just found one of your lions. A lion was discovered curled up inside a hollow tree. Yeah, about that. Unfortunately, the lion was dead. It looks like he was hiding from hunters, but did not survive their attacks. Dead? So the hunters just killed the lion and left him there? You were too late, I'm sorry. They are dangerous animals, but human beings can be just as cruel. Not to mention how valuable the beasts are. Such a loss any way you slice it. Those ones are going to regret this, mark my words. Well, I have no gold to offer you for a dead lion, but this pelt might still be valuable at least. Let's see if I can give you something. How about this portrait of legends? It's Orlando, see? I've yet to read his latest book, Spies Behind the Royal Curtains, Volume 1. Rumor has it he is working on a sequel, his magnum opus. That sounds rather salacious. They say sequels don't sell anyway. But I will keep the painting, thank you. Okay. Let's go to the throne room and see what can be fixed. Hey Senko, hello there. How are you? We are currently playing Yes Your Grace, and things have taken a turn for the worst as the wall that was already exploded, well, exploded again. We have lions going around murdering our people. We have bandits ruining our good name. And several other things. But yeah, I'm generally doing fine. I'm having a lot of fun. Yes, arson, and it's not on our side. We are not the one causing arson, we are the ones under arson. Got that, of course you like the arson. Your Grace. Councilman Porcinius is well again. I can't get over that name. I'm glad to hear that, but who is Councilman Porcinius? The pig that sits on our village council. You helped save his life, and on top of that, our key vote went smoothly. Councilman Porcinius wanted to send you a small token of thanks. Okay, I like this pig. We'll remember the king's compassion towards every kind of creature. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Councilman Porcinius. I required that. 10 out of 10 game. Are you sure you're up for this today? You fainted. Again. I'm worried this is all too much for you. What choice do I have? The wall is in a deplorable state. Jacob is already on his way here. I have just received confirmation from him. He will be here in 4 weeks. I know. I'm worried about your stress levels though. You can't afford to get ill for good. We have enough to deal with without worrying about things that haven't happened yet. Besides, you have a lot on your mind as well. I wish I could be more help, but I have to solve the situation with the wall before Jacob arrives. Is the prince alright? By the way, how's the arting going? I drew practice recently. Yeah, it's going. I think I have an issue with several pieces that are kind of close to being finished, and I could also just leave them there, but I want to polish them a little bit, but I just can't find the will to get back to putting the final details on them, so to say. And one of them I'm kind of excited for because it's essentially, how do I say this? It's essentially the first art piece of myself that I've done. I'm not the focus of it because there is another VTuber in it. But, and no, it's not that type of art. Before you even consider it, it's not that type. It's more of a me sitting in the shadows while the other person looks cool type of thing. That's the type of vibe that I'm going for it. You wouldn't have even considered it. I know. I'm saying it for everyone else in chat. I'm saying it for everyone who might watch the VOD as well. No, I'm pretty sure Zilius knows that I'm also not the type to do couple art or anything like that. I'm fairly certain he's aware of it. And oh, you mean if the Zilius is the person in the art? No, it's no, I get what you mean. Yeah, no, it's not Zilius. The person in the art is actually Dandy, and I did confirm that I was drawing art of her earlier. With myself as well in it. And as for the poses, I did find a pretty cool inspiration. And I'm not sure if Dandy will pick up on it, but that's fine because I'll know, and I'm kind of proud that I thought of looking for inspiration from that particular game. But let's say that Dandy is not the only pirate cat I know. And the other one had an interesting ally that stood in the shadows in a certain scene. And I basically took the poses from there and put the two of us instead. As inspiration, you know what I mean. But I do want to put a little bit more detail to it, and I want to finish up a few things there. It's not as good as I would like it to be, but we'll see where it ends up. But it's alright. Actually, I wanted to discuss something with you. Perhaps later today, if you're as busy as you are. Let me tend to today's matter, and we will speak later. There are a lot of people waiting to see you. Hang in there. Okay. Your Grace, Your Eminence, King Eric, a moment of your time. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Trifon, a traveling merchant by trade. I'm afraid I bring dire news from my latest journeys, yes. A sickness has befallen your land, a plague no less. Incurable, lethal, and spreading like wildfire. It won't be long until it reaches the city. I fear for your health, my king. Yeah, there is hope, yes. I, your humble servant, can help. I bring you a magic salve. Apply it and no harm shall come to you. No. In exchange, I daren't ask for much, a token really. Some gold to cover the journey's cost, no more. What say you, Your Grace? This feels like a snake oil merchant. I think I'm fine. Nonsense, I hear no word of this sickness. Out of my court, be gone. As it pleases, Your Grace. The illness might not take you, but your greed surely will. The cursed king saw through my ruse, yes. You even admitted to it? Can I ask for this person to be apprehended? No, get back here. God damn it. I wanted to be like, catch that person, to jail with him. I beg your help, Your Grace. Our village has been overrun by thugs. At first, we thought they were the swans. But Janek said he knew some of them. We have no more to give them, Your Grace. But they kept coming and threatening our children. We were short on taxes last week too. Because of these bandits. Please help us. Can't afford much, but I'll see what can be done. Avoid the wounds effect. Ah. Hmm. This is a fail. You know, just to make sure. I'm not trusting him to land on literally it. Oh wait, what if... What if I do it like this? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Instead of your grace, you need to say your sogginess. Wait, did you... That's gonna hurt. Thank you for the redeem, Senko. I hope this is enough to dispatch them. Our king is generous indeed. We were getting desperate. Thank you, your sogginess. The town will be free again thanks to you. Why would it hurt? Why do you think? This has been a hell of a week for me, your sogginess. Senko. At first I misplaced my hat, only to find it on my head later that same day. If it wasn't for all that teaching, I probably wouldn't have reached out to scratch my head. No idea, we're having fun. Honestly, that's the most important bit, and I hope everyone else is. I guess I have to lie to thank for that one. Huh. Everyone already takes me for a doofus, so to prove myself I volunteered to seek help from the king. You see, I was made responsible for moving the hay into the barn for the winter. A simple task for a simple man, they said. It was my third day on the job. I moved a whole lot of hay, my muscles sore as ever. I treated myself to a little break. I lit up a small bonfire to warm up some soup. I can already see where this is going. Continue. Everything was going well till a little bunny came from behind the barn. So I went after the cute little thing, only to come back to the whole barn on fire. Of course you did! Now all our hay is gone. The pigs have no shelter, or food for the winter. Please help your grace, I need to redeem myself somehow. Let's see if there's enough. Excellent. You can have this too. Share it among yourselves. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, I'm giving you this too. That should do it. Thank you, your grace. Seems I have actually done something right for once. The village said if I don't sort this out, I will be sleeping with the cows. Phew, what a relief. Okay, happiness is decent. Gold is okay. Prosperity, not bad. Threat is going to be a problem. I need to fix that. Oh boy. How do I handle this one? Close of all illegal tolls. Gather 10 tons of limestone. I only have 3. Darling? You wanted to see me? I'm here. Eric, we need to discuss our next steps. Of course, I've been out of it lately. Outpost the walls. It's never easy, is it? Right. Let's focus on the thoughts. I spoke with the doctor again. There's hope. What did he say exactly? I wasn't there for the meeting with the court physician. What did he say? We will need to prepare a cure. Poppy seeds are meant to ease the pain. Since he's so small, we won't need much, but we know what poppies can be turned into, so it won't be easy to obtain them.
Animo.
He says we don't have a lot of time. The longer we wait, the less chance that we will be successful.
Anapona.
We'd have to take more drastic measures, but I want to avoid that at all costs. Perhaps I can keep an eye out? So many people pass through these halls. I might be able to strike a deal.
Nala.
If we manage to find any leads, that would be a huge help.
Ula.
Just be careful. Do not blab about this. Be discreet. I understand. Before I leave, how is our little prince doing? How is my Eddie?
Anama.
I don't know what I would do if someone were to find out.
Unama.
The fewer people know.
Winga.
Come here, darling.
Ina.
That the future king
Una.
has a what? That's a twist I did not expect. We will deal with this. You really think poppy seed will cure? The poppy seed cure will help it go. What was that? You. I'm sorry, Queen Aurelia. I'm sorry, King Eric. I'm sorry, Prince Tail. Prince Tail. Taimo.
Solo.
Let more horse watch over us. What are you doing in here? Hiding in plain sight. It's a funny prank. Huh? Taimo, the royal bedchamber is absolutely not a place for you to play. I'm sorry,
Ama.
Eric, what if he lets the secret out?
Inamo.
This is too much. After what we've done to protect the prince.
Naka.
You must go talk to Taimo and be very firm. And please, find those puppies for his cure as soon as you can. Okay, where's the kid? So Taimo, how did it go? Did mother laugh? Why isn't anybody laughing? Celia was always bursting with laughter. Mother! Sedani, explain yourself right now. Why was Taimo hiding in our bedchamber? It's simple. You hide behind a mirror and when the person comes to look at themselves, you surprise them in a silly magic mirror voice. You look ugly today. Haha. You did the voice, didn't you, Taimo? Didn't it work? No. No. And now I'm in trouble and the queen hates me. I'm done with the pranks. I'll stick to my books and my bow. Taimo, listen. Can you keep a secret? Taimo, listen to me. You understand how important it is to keep secrets, right? If anybody knew about the prince's condition, it would be a problem for the whole country. You must swear on your honor as Lord Jacob's son, never to tell anyone what you saw or heard in that bedchamber. I promise, said Annie's father. I swear, your sogginess. All of that serious moment ruined. Thank you, Senko. I was about to say your grace, then my brain snapped. The redeem, though. As for you, Sedani, pranks are not a good idea. I understand you want to surprise your sister, but it's gone too far now. This had better be the last prank. I hope I made myself clear. But, Mother, please, it's been so quiet since Asalia went away. And Lord Sulia. We used to have fun. When Asalia comes home, it will be like old times again. She needs to see how I have grown. I'm sorry, Sedani, but the family has to pull together now. I'm counting on you to behave. I understand, Father. Yes, your sogginess. That's my silly pickle. At least the silly pickle saves it every time. At least there is that. Still sleeping, I see. I don't think I have anything I can do it now. Next week. Okay. So, happiness, it's fine. I don't have to do anything with that. The agents. I'm gonna need you to deal with certain things. Can I sell this? Oh well. At least for now. Oh, the gold is actually very low. No, I need the troops. The supplies. Let's hope it works out. Okay, fine. I'll get one more gold. Okay. Capcom's armies are drawing closer. Great. No shortages of things to worry about. Providing the master builder with the limestone should be our priority. Doing the tolls could help with that. I promised already I'd keep a closer eye on the kids after last week's incident too. They say strength of a king's reign is forced in his hardest days. I hope that's true.
Nasha?
Darling, I went to see my old friend, Lord Tommel. He's fallen in with some rough characters lately, but I was able to apply some pressure. Does that mean you were able to find some poppy seeds? Yes, Tommel will be bringing them for me. We can send for the court physician just as soon as they arrive. Not only that, but I've managed to help with the toll problem at Highbridge too. Oh! Okay! That's a queen! Lord Tommel thought it would be a good idea to turn a profit by placing his thugs to patrol the High Bridge. I convinced him to let go of this idea. Oh, really, I don't deserve you, for real though. What a relief to know the prince is almost out of the woods. Thank you, darling. Glad I could help. As I said, get yourself a wife like this. Get yourself a girl or a partner that cares more about everyone else other than themselves. The requirement, however, is that you have to care about them the most in return. That's a dynamic that will work. Trust me on it. I've seen it work for so many other people. It's such a good dynamic, even in storytelling. Next. Your Grace, my horses have been cursed, oh great. I lost 2 mares last week and now a stallion too. Alter came in healthy as can be, then they just dropped. Must be that Casimir. He's always had it out for me. The jealous rat cast a dark spell on my stables. That's the only explanation, Your Grace. I'm an honest man. I can take care of the steeds left in my charge. Treat them as my own. But what good is that if I can't keep the animals alive? There must be a way to reverse the match. Please, Your Grace, before I lose another horse. Let's see. Oh my god, that's... So we have illness to deal with. You know what? That's a lot. Oh, I have just one. You know what? Yeah, sure. Ooh, got a sword. Nice. Here, magic or not, it's best to investigate. I knew I was right to come here. Thank you, Your Grace. Should your steed ever need a place, I'm in your debt. Okay, next up. I really need your help, Your Grace. A disease is spreading to my village. An illness? What are the symptoms? Dangerous beliefs. Some wandering priests from Atana showed up about a month ago. They made themselves comfortable in the town hall and began preaching. At first, the other council members and I decided to be tolerant. Let the people hear all ideas and decide for themselves, right? But before you know it, people began sprouting strange ideas. People have changed in ways I couldn't imagine. The fate of Atana corrodes our community like a disease. Your Grace. Your sogginess, sorry. Some wars are fought with weapons, others with ideas. You must help drive out these evil priests. I might be able to help with that. Yep, there we go. Dangerous beliefs. There's a bonus here, but... no, I think I'm fine with just this. Of course. We will do all we can to support you. Thank you so much, Your Grace. We must all band together now. The King's army makes us strong, but our values make the people of Dahran who we are. Crimson red, petrol blue, sunflower yellow. Only a few more strokes to finish my masterpiece. You'll be happy to hear that I am in fact working on a painting of your precious daughters. The only thing missing are some ingredients for the red hair color. An assistant or perhaps some materials would greatly speed up the process. Sure. Some petitioners will try to swindle you for their benefit. You should try your best to spot this ingenuous peasantry. Declining them can increase your happiness. Now, did you say that to bait me? You know what, I'll have Stan help out with this. See what comes of it. And if not, I'm pretty sure Stan will make you paint that thing, regardless. Actually, wait. You don't look like a painter. Let's test it out. Oh, it actually worked. No, you won't get my help. My daughters don't have... Oh, that's right! That's so right! I forgot that detail. His daughters actually don't have red hair. Take a moral display and get out of here. Isn't it just a question of lighting? Fair, I'll be going in a heartbeat. I didn't even think about that detail. I'm slipping. Oh, is this a letter from Acelia? There's writing on the envelope. For Sedani's eyes only. Alright, I bet Sedani will want to open it herself. Okay. Let's start arranging the kingdom. I still can't really get all the way to a crossroad just yet. Illegal tolls on the high bridge. Oh, the agents found an outpost that seemed to have been hastily abandoned. The queen really did make the toll disappear. Further along the road, a mighty oak stood with grey gnarled arms reaching for the sky. Okay, free gold. Sure, I'll take it. Abandoned lodge or deserted village. Merchants discovered an old abandoned lodge. Inside, they saw signs of a struggle with smashed files and scattered herbs on the floor. The lodge has already been ransacked, but they did manage to find something worth keeping. Found an item, medicine. Ooh, metal. Overgrown glade. Prosperity and decreases threat. The royal agents were surrounded by a pack of hungry wolves. They managed to hold them off, but it was close. Okay, and now I actually have access to the crossroads. I don't have the supplies for them though. Can I make the crown bigger? Yes, I can. Although I think it's already kind of poking out. Like if I go up, you can already see it vanishing into the ether. I can definitely get a staff for the next stream though. That's for sure. I'm not sure about a flag. Like, a king doesn't carry his own flag. But a staff? A scepter? I think I can manage that one. Thanks for the suggestion. Let's see. Back to exploring the castle. Council room time. I have something for you. A new letter from your sister. Asalia! Breathe, breathe. Let me see. Hey, little dumpling. Do you see what I mean? Maya and I are coming to Grevno. Yes, yes! We have encountered beasts you cannot even imagine. What? Just one more thing to do and we will see you in 3 weeks. Promise. Soon. Don't say hi from me to mother and father. Asalia, don't say hi. Asalia didn't say hi, father. Beast! She's not planning on bringing a new agent, is she? I couldn't handle that. What am I going to do? Isn't it a good thing she's coming? Of course, it's great, but I'm still not ready. Time was practicing his bow at the wall, so I'm all on my own here. Wojciech is hibernating. Mother is busy and the prince is go... Excuse me? What was that about the prince? Said I, the prince is not going to die. What did Taimo tell you? He just said the prince is very ill. I don't know. I will tell me what's wrong with him. Will Salia be able to meet him? Yes, she will. Don't worry about your baby brother. Your mother and I are taking care of him. I'm sorry, father. I just thought that maybe I should prepare for the idea of loss ahead of time. You know, it has just dawned on me just how messed up Sedani's upbringing and childhood has been. Both of her sisters went away. One of them essentially on a journey with the love of her life, that's whatever. But still, she went away and she was left alone. Another one was sent with a prince to be married. She was supposed to be happy. And instead, she got tortured and executed. In front of us, if I remember correctly. By the person she was married to. And then she lost most of her pets. Up until the bear. Yeah, it just dawned on me. Sedani didn't really have an easy childhood. Like, not even close. Just from the fact that she's used to preparing for loss. And she thinks that she should prepare for the idea of loss ahead of time. Because of, well, you know. I'm sorry, Silly Pickle. I understand why you want to be careful. Your baby brother is going to be just fine, I'm sure. And your sister Sarah will be with you soon. Isn't that exciting? Father, please. I'm very stressed out. Celia's homecoming must be perfect. Don't worry, you still have 3 weeks, did you say? That is plenty of time to prepare. I'm sure I'll come up with a grand welcome. I do have an idea. Would you like to see? Another prank. I told you to be more responsible, did I not? I suppose maybe this last time. Show me. Show me what you have. Right, close your eyes for a moment. Please tell me she has a dragon. Okay, so she is hiding here somewhere. I saw the foot. Ooh, ah! Was that good? No? Wait, what's that there? Did she hide again or? Okay, so she is hiding again. Found you. You got me one last time. You're too good. Oh, look what I'm stuck in here. Lots of medicine. Huh. What if you made a Salia hide? You could pretend you're playing hide and seek, tell us how to find a good spot, and then pretend you forgot about her. Now to say it out loud, I could do much better. There must be something that will impress her and allow me to gain a new title. We'll find it. Play hide and seek with your daughter. Nice achievement unlocked. Just please stay out of trouble. Of course, your sogginess. I'll check on you later. I didn't want to do this. Oh no. I guess I have no choice if I want to truly impress Salia. Although my sister's pranks will be nothing compared to... Operations... Oh god! The game is named after this. What are you doing, Sedani? Operation Snowfall. Oh god. This prank will take extra preparation. I'm sure Julian will help me. First I'll need lots and lots of feathers. I am terrified. Like officially terrified. Oh boy. Oh, there's a blue here. Optional quest, you say? Oh, the boy is here. Hello, Taimo. You're too tense. Remember her. Point exactly where you want your arrow to go. Your sogginess. Are you not playing with Sedani? It's about what I said the other day. You don't have to practice the bow if you don't want to. My father is coming soon. I'll make him proud. Is he bothering you, Julian? Ah, it's no bother really. It's good to get one's mind off work from time to time. Essential to productivity, in fact. Allows you to come back to the problems refreshed. Very well, I appreciate your time with him. I wish I had more time to teach him myself, but you know the state of things. Indeed I do. Fear not your sogginess, it is my pleasure. The lad is a natural archer. News about the lions? No, not yet. Your Grace, how can I help? Oh, the limestone. Build a wall. Dispose of all illegal tools. I'm going to need a lot of supplies to send out the people I need. And I'm going to need gold as well. So. Step 1. Agents. Okay, you are fine now. Next stop. Kingdom. I'm gonna need supplies. Yep, this should work. Ooh, 5 limestone now. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting closer. Threat increases by 10. Week 6. Our problems only grow and time only slips away. I better figure out how to get that limestone. Yanka might have some. Your Grace, I've come for Aurela. For the Queen, that is. I brought her a gift. May I speak to her in private? It's alright, I got it from here. And I don't think I forgot about your illegal toils, Tomil. We'll come back to that one day. Of course. That's me then. I'd better be on my way. Have a fantastic day, Your Sogginess. Your Grace, may I have a word with you in private? What is it? It's not coming from me, of course. But the people are talking. Well, is the Queen being loyal to you? Strangers keep visiting her bedchamber. Lords bring her gifts. Your Grace, now more than ever, Dover needs to give the impression of values and integrity. None of your business. People always talk, but I thought better of you. Keep your nose in your manuscripts and out of our personal lives, Audrey. Oh, forgive me, Your Grace. I only wish to serve and help you. Better worry about Jacob's arrival. Yes, Your Grace. Forgive me, Your Grace. Okay, Sedani. Father? Would you happen to have some linen by chance? It is not because for any bandages, because no one is hurt. Everything is just fine. Sedani, that sounds bad. What happened? I don't want to bother you, but it's Taimo. He hurt himself practicing his bow. Please come to the council room, Father. Okay. I have grave news, Your Grace. Grave news. I didn't do that on purpose, but this is actually about graves. Times have gotten desperate in our village, and people are willing to do anything. Over the past few weeks, several graves in our cemetery have been robbed. It takes some dedication given how hard the ground is this time of year. The families are really upset. We need some help to catch the grave robbers and make things right. I'll see if I can help you. I think I had to not land on it, right? Oh, let's experiment. Sorry to hear this. I hope this will be enough assistance. We have buried our love for you too in the cold ground, but it is now unearthed. Your family's resting places were desecrated. This is really tasteful to keep making puns. It's what we're like where I'm from. A dark sense of humor helps us get through grave times. Grave times, there we go again. You have our sincere gratitude though. The nightmare never ends, Your Grace. Our home burned to the ground after several other misfortunes. With no roof over our head, winter is sure to be the end of us. The gods know how much I adore my children and my partner. They deserve better. I just need to rebuild the house or get some help to fix things up again. Why is there a gift for fall? Failing it there. That might hurt. Everything will be alright, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Your Grace. Help is greatly needed and appreciated. May the gods bless your family. There's something bizarre going on in the town square, Your Sogginess. God, that I think I messed up the reading at one point. I've never seen the like. A dancing disease, if you can believe that. One of the elders suddenly got up and started doing a frantic jig. Before long, others began to join in, and I can't explain, but they've been dancing for days. Maybe it's the new wine. Maybe another wave of dust making the rounds. Kadric says they're possessed. Better get to the bottom of this, Your Grace, before it gets out of hand. Let's see if I can't help with this. There's an option to complete the request using less resources than necessary. Allocating just enough to reach the pass point will add an additional consequence quest to your queue in the future. Huh. Ooh, nice. You know what, I'll go with this. I hope this will help you. Strange times indeed. I look so desperate for rest. Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you for mercy. Your sogginess, cat. I have to focus. Well, I have 5 limestones, that's half. Okay, let's see what we can do with our other resources. Let's check up on the archer boy. What's going on? Is everything alright? You poor creature. This might hurt for a while. No, I'm a defender of the kingdom. Damo, are you alright? What happened, lad? I'm so sorry, Queen Aurela. I didn't want to cause you any more trouble. I just want to help defend father when he comes. I'm so confused about how this stick is supposed to work. Stick. Stick or stick? Didn't we promise your father we will take care of you? I'll teach you how to use the bow correctly. I'll help you practice soon. I just need you to be a little patient. I have matters to attend to right now. So we'll leave the bow and arrows alone from now on, right? Ah. Right. I'll see if I can find something with more pictures in. All the books I've flipped to so far are either about war, politics, or medicine. And those do not have nice paintings. That sounds like a good idea. What if it's an emergency? Can I pick up the bow then? Only if it's a real emergency, Taimo. Understood? Yes, King Eric. It's not your grace. I'm safe. Now, you kids keep yourselves busy. Give the queen a break. If you need me, I'll be in the bedchambers once I wrap this up. Alrighty then. Another secondary objective here. Any news about the lions, Your Grace? No? Why? Oh, is it because she has a limestone, maybe? Also, we're on week 6. This is actually kind of bad. Crossroads. Illegal tolls. When the royal agents arrived at the scene, they found what happened to be a stationary post. A very primitive gate had been constructed on to block the road, propped by crates and barrels. This was definitely a roadblock that was used to extort travelers with illegal tolls. No signs of any bandits though, someone must have tipped them off. Yeah, let's search through the boxes. Search through the boxes, they found a letter. More of a note, really. What it had written was, sorry. And small findings that could be of use after all. Oh, the threat went down a lot. Oh, and we did get some limestone. Okay, hold on. We have 8 limestone. I can actually buy the limestone we need. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Ah, but the guy isn't here. Where is he? No, not yet. Okay. Where else? Fallen trees. Oh, there's illegal tolls here as well. The sleazy weasel. Don't seem very happy to have all units. A young boy crying in the corner. Yeah, that there is Marcel, the innkeeper. Grunted reluctantly. How am I supposed to go back to Granville? I lost my limestone to cart to a girl. The lad was crying his eyes out. There was all this junk on the road, so I had to stop. Then a girl jumped out and demanded gold. I'm not scared of girls. I knew I could easily beat her if it came to a fight. Turns out I was wrong. All my limestone cart was heavy and my horses couldn't go very fast. More bands came jumping out of the trees and they stole the cart. Who steals rocks? The boy took a good sip of whatever was in his jug. The worst part was, she apologized to me before the owl rode off. He cried first tears. Stop stealing if you feel so bad about it. Agents consoled Marcel, and when he was calm, he told them the location of another toll station. The innkeeper did not seem very happy to have. Yeah, the agents left. Okay, Forest Road. Royal agents found the toll barricade with the help of direction from Marcel. Unfortunately, the bandits were no kinder to the royal agents and the struggle broke out. Soon though, the young bandits realized they were dealing with professionals. The king's men roughed up one of the criminals, leaving him with fewer teeth. Another fled into the woods. The royal agents seem to have taught the bandits a lesson this time. It seems the bandits will no longer trouble the people of Davern with their tolls, and deliberately should resume as normal. It would be best to inform the master builder about this. Okay. And we can still go for the lion. At the edge of the forest, the agent find several trees snapped and fell like twigs. Only a strong beast could leave such wreckage. All around, the birds are strangely silent. Tracks through the leaves lead deeper into the forest. I don't have enough for this one. Okay, fair enough. Where's the guy? I actually have more than enough limestone. Where is he? Your Grace, pardon the interruption in your busy day, but it is urgent. Go ahead, Julian. Just now, I saw a suspicious character slip past the walls and into the castle. What's more, I'm certain the ruffian was clad in the regalia of that bandit group, the Swans. A swan sinking into a castle, you say? Indeed, Your Grace. One can only guess what havoc such a scoundrel could wreak. Pilfering treasure, scooping for secrets, studying our vulnerabilities. I must say, it is impressive really how much damage one swan can do. You must find them at once, Your Grace. Well done, Julian. We'll get to the bottom of this. The Elegant Bandits. The Swans have been sighted in Granvogue Castle. As such, they constitute a bigger issue than anyone could have predicted. They are on the mind of the people, who wonder if enough is being done to keep the bandits at bay. Oh, that's a lot of it. I'm glad I lost some of it earlier. Okay. Swans in the castle. To find... Julian saw one of the swans swooping around the castle. We need to find the interloper immediately. Agreed, your... What was it again? Your sogginess. I've only seen the usual petitioners in the throne room. Could the bandit be disguised as one of them? Julian said he saw the regalia of the swans. At least the person won't be hard to spot. Your Grace, I advise you put the general to work on this issue. He can search the castle most efficiently. There's an intruder in the castle. We have a situation we must deal with. Julian has reported a possible intruder as in Swan's regalia who may be inside the castle as we speak. Say no more, Your Grace. I'll perform a full sweep of the premises immediately. Please try to remain calm and secure your family members until we find the intruder. Perhaps one of them has seen something. I'll check on them and let you know any information we have. My hand hurts, but it won't stop me from getting better. Yes, Father? Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary? You two sneak around all the time. Have you seen anyone unusual recently? Not really. Only when we were eating earlier, I saw 7 chefs. I thought we only had 6. Is it time to get my bow? We are taking care of it. We'll get to the bottom of the situation and keep you both safe. For now, I'd like you both to remain in here with the door locked, understand? We'll hide you if we see anyone suspicious. Father says the bandits wear a linen hood, the color of a swan's beak. Your Grace, you know that the swan is also a kind of bird. I did. Thank you for that information, Taimo. I have no information about the swan. Your Grace, there is a full sweep of the castle underway. I found some clues that may assist. Sadani said something about an extra chef. How many do we normally have, Your Grace? 6. I employ 6 chefs, but today my daughter counted 7. That is useful indeed. I wonder if the swan is hiding among the chefs. Any ideas how to spot them, Your Grace? Color of the hood. Jacob's lad said the swans wear a hood the color of a swan's beak. Ah, that is such a good point, Your Grace. That's all. The bedroom. Up close, I can see several individual cars I would use to give each pet a life. Here's my little sweepy, my little Melly. You can't even see her in this cradle. Thank you for breaking the fourth wall, King. We tried for so long, and then suddenly it's like we can catch a break. Either surviving the war makes you more frivolous. Okay, we've already seen that.
Ma?
Yes? Regarding the swans, I know you have a lot going on at the moment, but it sounds like one of the swans might have sneaked into the castle. So, we'll find them, but I want you and the baby to stay in the bedchamber for now.
Tama.
The swan in the castle, are the children alright?
Animo.
You think the thief is here to steal our secrets? Oh, Eric, the prince, I need to protect him. Fear not, oh, Aurella. Everyone is safe, and the journal will help us investigate immediately. I came to ask if you've seen anything or heard suspicions recently. Yeah, the infant swelled so much I hear it in my sleep.
Kinama.
It doesn't have much room for anything else. It doesn't leave much room for anything else. Of course, I'll solve this swiftly, my dear. Lock the door for now.
Anna.
By the way, while you're in the investigating mood, maybe you can find out what's been going up in the kitchen lately.
Ivano.
My soup was seasoned wrong. They should know how I prefer tarragon to parsley. I'll see what I can do. It's the one that made the soup. And I get the feeling it might have been poisoned if they made it wrong. I found some clues. Orla said there was something wrong with her food today. Wait. It was missing tarragon. Again with parsley instead. Let's check the kitchen. I believe I have enough evidence for the investigation. Bear with me, Your Grace. I'll have the intruder in my castle in no time. Now the guy should be at the wall. Your Grace, how can I help? The toll shouldn't be a problem anymore. All of the tools have been dispersed. I hope that should help us with the wall. That is great news, Your Grace. The delivery will resume and we will be able to complete building the wall. Thank you. About the limestone. I prepared all the limestone. Gather the crew and let's strengthen the wall. Perfect, I'll get our men on this immediately. To its less broken state by evening. Ha! Hopefully that will be enough to hold Kafka off. Wait, I thought there were only 3 lions. Oh, there was one more Forester's Lodge. But I don't have the report. Okay, later that evening. Oh boy, what happens?
Nala.
Nightmares again. I'll see to hit you until you can fall asleep. Our advisor was asking about us. I think you should know. My advisor asked me if we were having marital problems. People hear things, make up stories. They sense something isn't right. To put my advisor in his place, told him it's none of his business. I just hope this doesn't make him want to pry further. Although he's a good man, he will respect our boundaries. I wish we had cut it off when he was still just the size of a thumb. Don't say such things. We didn't know it would keep growing. What if the child bled to death? We both agreed finding the right solution is a priority. And thanks to the flowers from Lord Tomil, we are now one step closer. I dragged us into this mess. What should we do with Taimo? I overreacted, he is just a child. You told him not to share with anyone, correct? There's not much more we can do, besides hope the kid will take this seriously. It'll be over soon anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem for much longer. Even if he tells someone, there will be no evidence. God, I love the music in this. The past is haunting me. Time is flying, but the wounds don't heal. Flames are hypnotizing. They remind me of her. We both did the best we could, you know that, right? We're still doing our best. I miss Ursulia so much I can't do it at times. But holding the little prince gives me hope. And fills me with dread too. If the world were to find out, if Atana were to know the tale. They managed to turn Ursulia into a witch in the eyes of many. With no evidence but the beliefs of a madman. Can you imagine what they will be able to do to us if they found out, if they see this? There'll be no coming back from it, Eric. I think I'm ready to go to bed. Thank you for staying up. I think I can fall asleep now. I hope you can too. I'm so tired, I just need to close my eyes for a moment. We'll sort it all out for you, Eddie. We're almost ready. Next week the doctor comes. We'll make sure no one will be able to hurt you, my little sweet pea. We won't make the same mistakes again. And once your little tail is gone, nothing will stand in your way. You will become the greatest king of all time. Okay then. Gonna have a few supplies. Gonna need quite a bit of taxes. Is wounded. They will need to have medicine in your inventory to heal wounds. God damn it. Okay, so I knew it. Agent's action points cannot be fully replenished until the wounds are healed. Okay, you. Oh right, I used the medicine. I'm dumb. Oh, that's bad. Although we are kind of done with the harder stuff for now, so I think I'll unlist you for just for now. I'll enlist the witch. There we go. Kingdom, what do I need? Happiness is fairly high, I would say. I don't need to increase it right now. I do kind of want to explore a bit more. There we go. The deadline advances. Lord Jacob will be with us any day now. How are things looking? With the wall fixed, or at least back to its pre-collapse state, we should be able to face Baron Kafka. It was certainly a steep challenge with the havoc the swans have done wrecked in Dragon. Very well, tell the men to be at the ready. We will soon see an end to this. Your Grace, we have found the intruder. He was in the kitchen the whole time, making best friends with the chef. Didn't even run when we found her. Sticky fingers, charming manners. Even under that chef's hat, you can see the swan's hood, clear as day. This has got to be the worst spy I have seen. So you're the famous swan, are you? Indeed, I am a proud member of the swans. I couldn't have possibly thought we wouldn't find you. You may have indeed found me, Your Majesty. Well done, I guess. I say we let her rot in the dungeons. Let's see what she has to say for herself. In all honesty, Your Highness, Your Majesty, I failed to see what I did wrong. I was simply paying her old friend a visit. I took nothing of yours, I have no weapons on my person. The doors were wide open upon my arrival, so I simply let myself in. Might I have heard or seen some interesting things whilst here? Sure. But I can assure you, Your Majesty, throwing me, of all people, into the dungeon won't help your situation either way. You say that, but you're part of a group that has done nothing but trouble me so far, so... innocent until proven guilty, but right now you're not saying you're not guilty, so... to the dungeon. Go in the dungeon. I've had enough of you people fooling with me at every turn. Do what you will, your majesty. Take her away. Detective work. Find the swan in the castle. Oh, that was a level up. I got so worried for a second there. I was like, where did my influence go? The next level, that's where. The doctor here is here. It's a big day. He's preparing the medicine. It will be ready for tonight. Are you alright? You seem shaken up. I'm fine. I just hope everything goes to plan. I'll try anything for our son, but that's what led me to do this ritual in the first place. And you can say that's not why we're in this mess. I just need everything to go right this time. This is the way it must be, but I'm afraid, Eric. We are in this together. We'll get through this as a family, Aurela. I'm here for you and for our son. It will be alright. Believe in that. Thank you, my love. You're right. It's almost over. But we won't begin without you. The doctor and I will await you tonight. Are there any letters? Are there any letters? Are you expecting something? Of course, Azalea. Next week! I planned everything. It will be perfect. Now all that's left is to play the waiting game. Would you like to share your plans? I'm sorry, Father. I cannot take any risks right now. I must surprise everyone. Of course, Silly Pickle. I'm sure your sister will love it. Let me know as soon as any pigeons arrive. Your sogginess. They're going to get themselves killed. Please, your sogginess, you have to help them before it's too late. Slow down. Who's going to get killed? What's going on? Forgive me, one moment. It's Lava, Brolia, Pasha, and the others. They're marching to their death as we speak. You see, the raiders have been ransacking our food stores for months. Volgar their wits end, but what can you do? The Salva says, no more. Rounded up the others and set off, all serious like. So they're going to take it back, all back, the brave idiots. What are a handful of farmers with pitchforks to do against a dozen men with real blades? I mean, to be fair, the pitchforks have the range advantage in a sword fight. The problem would be the skill of the users of the pitchforks, along with their determination to actually kill the bandits. Or at least properly injure them and incapacitate them. That might be an issue. Please, Your Grace, if you don't send aid now, they won't stand a chance. Let me assist you. Brave boys. Of course, run ahead and let them know that help is on the way. Run? Again? Of course, Your Sogginess, as fast as I can. Thank you. Your Grace, you might have already heard of me. I'm the fortune teller you didn't know you needed, renowned for my accurate readings. My work is immaculate, and it will only cost you breadcrumbs. Usually, I would ask my apprentice, Tumbulus the Pigeon, to help me out, but he got lost. Some food might inspire my visions, unless you're inclined to help me get at a new procrastinating pigeon. Fortune teller needs food. I'm still curious what I'll need the metal for. Like, I've been gathering it for a while now. Oh no. That was bad. Happiness went down. Appreciate it, patient. Oh, that is... God damn it! I forgot to think this might be a trap. Your Grace, I'm desperate. My family lives at the edge of the forest and we've had trouble hunting enough of meat to survive. Strangers from neighboring villages are moving into our hunting grounds. What's worse, if we lose all the deer, it'll affect the ecosystem for the next year. We try to maintain the wild animals at good enough numbers to avoid the decline. I guess people all around us are getting desperate for food. Can you help us defend our hunting? Yeah, we'll find some resources for you. That's a pass. That's a success. That should do it. You saved our land, Your Grace. The other hunters must be moved on. I know everyone is hungry, but we must look after our own. Oh. Your Grace, your sogginess. Are Jacob's men at the gates? What is it? Far worse. It's the ambush site we prepare for Lord Jacob's return. We might have supplied them too well. An appetizing snack for the swans, Your Grace. I am going to skin them alive. Pluck their feathers. So what are you saying? Turns out the swans know the curvy ticket too. They watched our men set up, waited for them to sleep, and then ambushed the army when they thought they were well hidden. Our men were badly beaten and taken hostage. All the supplies have been stolen too. Naturally, some good news would be too much to hope for. They are mere bandits, Your Grace. Their goal is to make you negotiate to their benefit. We have been invited to their hideout to discuss. If we don't get that outpost back, our entire plan to help Lord Jacob will fall. Oh yeah, you did have a bone to pick with them, didn't you? Ah, the lion lady. Don't tell me you unleashed another beast into our forests. Your Grace, I've had enough of those swans. I need to find my lions once and for all. I may not look it, but a traveling merchant has to be able to take care of themselves. I know how to kick a few teeth in. We're fighting the same battle, you and I, against the swans. It's a good thing we have each other. The swans have gotten more aggressive with each passing week. The lions, the trolls, and now our ambush site. And Lord Jacob will be there any day now, those damn swans. Thank you for offering your help, Yanka. Tell the general to take as many of our men and dispatch those bandits immediately. Your Grace, the swans were very clear in their demands. We want to speak with the king, they said. We could of course try to fight them, but a lot of our men are now stuck at the outpost. We would risk losing many soldiers right before the battle with Kapka. It might be for our best move at the moment to negotiate with them peacefully. We cannot risk losing any men to the bandits. They should be satisfied if we throw some gold their way. I'll go. I've had enough of sitting in this castle. Let's get this done quick before Jacob arrives. I'll add the location to your map, Your Grace. Point to it whenever you are ready to leave and we will ready the carriage. Thank you, Odin. We should go as soon as possible. Okay. Time for the front lines. How can I be of service? I have a delicate matter, Odin. You know where to get poppies from. Why do you need them? Is it for oracle dust? I don't want drugs. Not oracle dust. You know I don't dabble in that. It's for other uses. Of course, Your Grace. Poppy seeds might be difficult to obtain, but I will send someone who has connections. I'll figure it out. Please maintain the utmost discretion about this. Understood. How can I be of service, Your Sogginess? That will be all. I'll find you in case I need anything. Okay, where are you? You sons of... 0. That's actually more worrying. The swans took over our ambush site. We need to get rid of them once and for all. Warning, this will progress the game and you won't be able to return. Ah. In that case, the agents followed the tracks deep into the woods into a clearing. There stood an old oak lodge with sweet scented wood smoke rising from the chimney into the frosted air. A lion? You've come to the right place, she is the red-nosed forester. Clapping the agents on the shoulders, he welcomed them inside. A lion's head was mounted over the wall, over the proud forester's fireplace. I'm a local hero, I am, the forester told the horrified agents. Brought down the beast menacing the local farmers, and got this beauty of a trophy for my troubles. The forester seemed about to launch into the tale of his hunt, but the agents were able to escape. But report of the unfortunate news. There's a dark caves here. I want to see what's going on with the lions once all three of them have been solved. This is the third one, I think. Your sogginess, how can I help? I'll see you around. The local ranger got to your line. A nearby forester made a grand trophy over his fireplace. A trophy? What a sorry fate for a kingly creature. This is awful news indeed. I'm sorry to be the bearer. I'm sad for the lions, I am. They didn't ask for this. But I'm in a desperate position with Lord Marcel. How am I going to survive if I can't pay him back? Well, I suppose that's my own problem. I do owe some thanks for your help. Since you mentioned a fireplace, how about this unusual piece? Supposedly, the artist who painted it was going mad. How about that? Well, I think it can warm up any room. Painting of fire. What's next with the lions? We found 3 dead lions so far. What do you think can be done? It's a lot worse than I expected. What a disaster. Although I didn't tell Lord Marcel how many lions I was bringing. So I can only help. You won't realize how many we are missing as long as we find the others. You should not have brought these lions to the wetlands. I should have just found some other line of work. Just like that. Your war with Hatana last year left us all just barely scraping by, your grace. These lions were my only chance. I need to find them damn swans. I bet they have the rest of them. Just how many of them are there actually? Don't boggle your mind with this, your grace. You have enough going on. I'll visit your tomb if I find more information. I wonder if I did the line specifically, I would have done it in time to prevent the outpost being taken. We're not prepared to enter an ominous cave with no way of knowing what was inside. Okay, I cannot get the bonus, unfortunately. On the source of hissing. An orange tail seemed to beckon from the darkness. After a brief struggle and loss of scratches, the agents emerged victorious from their battle with a fox. Senko, I think my agents just managed to find your hideout and skin you alive. I'm sorry. Market Townlet. Well, prosperity is kind of fine. Decreased threat. That would be good. A massive bear reared up before your agents. Then you battered into charged it head on and instead wisely drove it off with noise. Nice. Either in prosperity or All agents were greeted with small gifts. The villagers didn't have much, but they seemed happy to offer it. Sturdy boots. Ooh, okay. And now prosperity is maxed. Let's see what the bedroom chambers offer us. Your Grace, the preparations are underway. I'm anxious to begin. You have all that you need for the medicine? Yes, Your Grace, we are nearly ready. The more distractions I have now, the longer it will take. I will let you work and see you this evening.
Nama.
I'm trying not to think about it. Everything is in the hands of the doctor now. We'll get to this. I'll see you tonight, darling. Okay. Time to progress the story, I guess. Continue. You're the one I have to thank for the recent headaches. Lions, lies, working our people against me. The king himself, at last, I was getting impatient. The name Zana. Ah, an exquisite sight, is it not, your majesty? It'll be even more exquisite when we come back. Sedani, Taimo! You're meant to stay in the castle, get back! Can't even handle your own kids. Huh. No wonder it's been a strawberry pie with frosting on top to pull the strings here and there. No matter, we will keep it short for you. Just pass over the book. I'm not sure what you mean. What joke is this? What book? You don't have it? When we sent for you, we explicitly asked for the book. Is anyone else's armor really sticky? It's probably not. Shh. Did you forget to mention the book? I've been told you like to play stupid, not knowing what we want and all that. Let me put it this way then. Your men are now our hostages. We politely request that you give us the book, if you want them back alive. What is the meaning of this? I do not want anyone harmed. I'll give you any book you want, just explain what you're looking for. You're keeping it up, I see. The one that King Talis was so looking for to heal his wife 2-3 years ago. Give or take. Remember Talis, right? Some still believe you had a hand in meddling with that wine of his. I don't know if we can trust you, that's the problem. I say we'll take it ourselves. We keep the castle, we can look for exactly what we need. What do you say? No. Are you out of your mind threatening a king? Fine, have it your way. Whistling? No, wait! Salia is not here yet. Sedani! What do you mean miss the spectacle? What did you do? Sedani! This is part of your prank. Yes, father, but not a smoke pot. What smoke? Oh, I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle. Listen, you can hand over the book now. Or you can take your chances running back. See what happens. Oh, we don't have the book. How do I solve this? How much do you want? 100, 200 gold pieces? Ah, have your men hostage. We have your castle hostage. Do you think you would be satisfied with a purse of gold? That's cute. Fine, 1,000. 1,000? The book is worth much more over in Natala. I think we would rather take the castle. I would suggest you run, but it might be too late. For friend's sake. Get the horses. I should have gone for the horses. The first snow already? It's feathers. But it was supposed to be how it goes. Said I, what are you talking about? I thought you said this was the prank. Well, it's a surprise and Sally, remember? I was a part of this, Your Grace. I knew it was going to be trouble. I've covered the soldier's armor in honey. Julian was meant to help gather the swan feathers, but he never mentioned fire or smoke. They're swan feathers? Tonight, Timo, get back! Soldiers, to me, we've been tricked. Aurelia and the young ones are still in the castle. Agents, one of you sneak past them. Find the Queen, find Eddie and Millie. Our best bet is... Stan. Stan knows the castle, Stan can sneak. Stan is the man. Stan, Aurelia trusts you the most. Go save my wife. I won't disappoint you. Everyone else, storm the castle. They will not take it. I watched the kids and kid already. Careful, father. Okay. Feathers everywhere. Our soldiers are struggling. Watch your heads! Out of the way. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I'll make you sorry. Getting closer. Maybe Jacob will get here in time to save us. Oh my god, everything is a mess. Ruffian. Dog of a king. I'll pluck and roast you. Time to stain your feathers red. Help, Julian, help! Julia. Oh, we were betrayed. Almost there. Ah, King Garrick, I was wondering when you would make an appearance. Julian? What have you done? You've been deceiving me. Yes, about that. Remember my sister, Anna? You see, her and I run a little side thing. I'm positive you've heard of us, the Swans. Not gonna lie, I didn't mention it, but I had a feeling the second I mentioned good manners. If you look at the VOD and I mentioned good manners, I don't know if the model caught it, but I had a smile on my face like, I bet he's related to the Swans or their leader or something. I'm so sad I didn't call it back then. It's been at the back of my head ever since he did the bow, the exaggerated bow. Turns out you can make quite a good living this way. We had a few hiccups selling those damn lions. The tolls were quite good for a while. Then we learned about that curious book. Atana is promising quite a reward. And I have a feeling you didn't give the book to Anna either, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten the signal to do all this. And so we arrive at the current situation. We'll borrow your castle for a little while. Maybe we can agree to figure out some arrangement, but for now, I'm afraid that I will have to lock you out. Tell Sadani her sister would have loved the prank. What a view. And thanks for putting one of my gals in your dungeons. I've got to say, made a few things a little easier. You'll pay for this. I'm sure I will. In the meantime, there's only one thing left to say. My apologies. Yeah, that's the one. It is an emergency. I know what I need to do. Take up arms and defend the kingdom. Make you proud, father. Timo, no! Wait. Oh god. That's gonna complicate things. That is going to complicate things quite a bit. Our home. Is this my fault? Julian said. It was supposed to be a prank. The swans are professional bandits. You can't blame yourself. What will happen to me? Good thing the rain has already stopped. I don't think it stopped. Look, it's turning to snow. Is it? I can't quite tell. Oh, there's Stan, I think. Yes, your Grace Snowfall. Goddamn, Sedani, why couldn't you just get a dragon? When the devil is at his wit's end. Chapter 2. Oh no. What the heck am I looking at? Oh no. This place? What do you mean this place again? When have you been here? I'm pretty sure I do remember this from the previous game if that was a thing. You're awake. We were very worried, Your Grace. Your sogginess. When you got shot, the general dragged you out of the field. Yenka didn't hesitate, and as soon as the general sat you in her cart, off we went. Sedani and Taimo are with us. The Queen... I'm afraid the Queen didn't make it, Your Grace. She's dead? Forgive me, Your Grace. We simply don't know where she... Oh, thank God. Okay, so she's probably not dead. We just don't know where she is. She might be a captive of the swans or hiding somewhere, or maybe she's running around helplessly out there. I will find her, Your Grace. I'll prepare a report on our next steps. If strength allows, you can see me at my tent and we can discuss. But I would strongly suggest that you stay in bed. We need you to recover, Your Grace. There's much to be done. I need to see the kids. My shoulder is throbbing. My head is pounding. No time to waste. I must power to this. Sedani, I'm so glad you're well. Father, I'm so glad you're finally awake. Father and the babies are still in the castle. What are we going to do, Father? We must save them. We have to go back. I know, Sedani. I know. I'll take care of everything. How about you, silly pickle? Are you alright? I was so worried about you. When you were shot. Oh, Father, you could have. It's all my fault. Are you mad at me? I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I expected the dragon. Weren't you told to tone it down with the pranks? You should have listened to your mother. I'm so sorry, Father. I should have obeyed you. Will Mother really be safe? Stan is searching for her. Stan is very skilled. Your mother will be back with us before long. Have faith, Father. I can feel somehow that Mother is okay. There might be something good I can do to help. I'll think about it. Get a dragon! For all intents and purposes, the agent's thing has been going fine. Get a damn dragon. As long as it's not a prank. Yes, not a prank. Go get a new agent. It's time to dragon up. You already had a bear. We need the next big thing. There's not a lot of things bigger than a bear. Get a damn dragon. Oh no, what about Osalia? She'll be here in a week. She doesn't know anything has happened. Well, she comes to the castle and Julian takes her too. Your sister is a warrior, Sedani. She has been making it on her own all this time, so have faith in her. We'll bring Asalia safe home to us. That's true, Asalia is strong. And so are you, silly pickle. We'll get through this as a family. Your sogginess. Can we have a talk?
Bawa.
Hey Timo, how are you holding up?
No.
Your sogginess.
Mano.
I'm so sorry, your sogginess.
Go on.
Please forgive me. Please.
Bawa.
There's no need to cry, Timo.
Bawa.
I'm just fine.
Wait. Mo.
I want to take up arms and defend the kingdom.
Me mano.
It's all my fault. I should have practiced more.
Me go on.
What will become of me, your grace? Your sogginess?
Bye.
Mistakes occur in the heat of battle, Timo.
Bawa.
You are a brave little warrior.
Go on.
It's treason, isn't it? Shooting the king?
Mano.
Am I going to be sentenced?
Bawa.
It was only a mistake, but it could have been very serious, Timo.
Arabiwa.
Let's leave the bow alone for a while, alright?
Nah, do it.
Yes, your sogginess. Thank you.
Wait. Mo.
I just hope father is not too disappointed in me.
Ow.
Don't cry, Timo.
Hello. Wait.
Things have a way of working out, see? You bring your book with you from Granville. Did Timo bring the book?
Alaka.
Shall I read it to you? My beautiful lady book? We'll read you all the voices. I'm already doing all the voices, don't worry about it. Of course, Timo, we're in this together. Let me find out that the book Timo found is the book these guys are looking for.
No.
I'll see you around.
No kush.
Bawa.
I swear to God, if they don't find the book, I swear they have the book. I know this game. I know the developers of this. I know them as in I've played the previous game. I know when they're putting red herrings and when something is like foreshadowing. This stinks of foreshadowing. Your grace. Sorry, your song, yes. I'm ready to hear the plan. What do you have?
Bawa.
So decide to ignore my recommendations about staying in bed. I should have expected that, but very well. The castle is lost. The queen, the princess, and the heir to the throne are in danger. Acelia will soon be arriving at Granville. Lord Jacob will potentially have to face Kafka outside the gates. The swans must be made to pay for this. How could I stay in bed in a situation like this? My family needs me. My kingdom needs me. How can we fend off the wolves from our home with so few men? Aurelia and the children. They must be found immediately. I'm hoping Asalia will figure out something is off. Then there's Lord Jacob pursued by Baron Kafka. What will happen when they reach Granville? I've taken the liberty of preparing a strategy, Your Grace. We may need to reach out to the local lords for help once more. If 2, perhaps 3 lords offered us help, we could storm the castle. We know the grounds and the hidden entrances. We also know how many supplies they have. Which I didn't leave them with a lot. All in all, we have advantages many armies would lack. We'll make Julian tremble with what we gather. We'll make him pay. As for the queen, take heart, Your Grace. Your soul, yes, sorry. We will find her. Don't call Lord Jacob out either. He's still an ally on the way to Granville. Even with a powerful enemy in pursuit. Now, Your Grace, let us discuss. So many questions, tell me. I feel I failed my family. Where is Aurelia? Are we searching for her? Is she still in the castle? We have spies outside those walls, listening for any news of her, and third parties also infiltrating the castle. We'll find her, Your Grace. What about Asalia? If she returns to an occupied Granville, will she be in danger? Your daughter Asalia is stronger and resourceful, Your Grace. She's been making it on her own all this time. I simply cannot imagine she will walk straight into danger. Have faith. About Lord Jacob. How long until he arrives to Granville? He was well on his way when we fled. He should arrive any day. Let us hope we have more than chaos to greet him with by that time. There isn't much we can do at the moment. You mentioned reaching out to the lords, am I right? What lords should we reach out to? Perhaps some of the lords that helped us in the past? Lord Ethan, for example, can we turn to him? Lord Ethan became heavily involved in the trading of dust. A little too enthusiastic about his own supply. He used to be a good ally, but rumor has it he's a little too obsessive to be reliable. What of the Dragon Slayer? Could we ask him? Off to another adventure around Dwarven, apparently. Very hard fellow to get in touch with. I always thought a lot of his heroics were only boasts anyways. Never seen waiting on him. I made a report on nearby lords who can reach out to for support. Our best options right now are Lady Irna and Lord Pavel. But I hope I didn't miss anyone. Let me know if you wish to tell more about the lords, Your Grace. Lady Irna. Let's hope she will answer our call. Very well, I'll send a message right away. Do that, and I will. I don't feel so great. Perhaps we should end it for today. Your sogginess? One more thing. Without Grandpa's supply pantry, we might struggle with holding on to our supplies. I suggest we hold no more than 5 stacks of supplies and 60 gold at a time. Of course. Thanks, Audrey. Oh, I thought that was a save station thingy. How do I save? Oh. Ah, your sogginess. How can I help? I just realized your sogginess actually makes sense because I'm in the rain now. I want to thank you. You saved my life. Well, shouldn't you be in bed, your sogginess? I'm fine, I'm good. I'll manage. I wanted to give you my thanks, Yanka. My advisor said you acted under pressure to pull me onto the cart and get us out of there. Who knows what could have happened if you hadn't been already. Anyone would have done the same. There's no more to it. Thank you. We're packing up. I want to find my lines before it gets colder. But I will stay here for a while longer. I need a little break after all that. At this point, I'm sure the Lord can wait a couple more weeks. As long as I find at least one, it should be okay. Speaking of lords, you're going to need all the allies you can get from here on out, right? Your advisor said he was making a list of people to reach out to. What about Lord Roland? He seemed like a decent fellow when I traded with him, and not too far away. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. Honestly, I like Yanka. What do I need to do next? We have sent for a leader now. Um, 20 is 0. I'm pretty sure 20 is not 0, 20 is at max. What do I need to do next? Oh. Okay, that's the save button. Oh. Currently I have no prosperity. We do have quite a bit of happiness though, which is good. Because I'm probably going to lose quite a bit of it with the swans in charge. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here for today, especially since I just found the save point. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of things didn't turn out as expected. A lot of them were a little bit foreseeable, but I wanted to see where it goes. But yeah, I'm having the time of my life with this right now. And especially doing the voices. I'm looking for a few more characters that have more hilarious voices. I'm sure we'll meet some of them eventually. Because I do try and give them a voice that's appropriate to the sounds they are making. And I have the Sedani voice down. I have Audrey's voice down. I have the Queen's voice down. I need a few more characters to mess around with. But we shall see. For now, I hope you enjoyed our time together. And let's see if I can find anyone to raid, shall we? Let's see, who is doing something interesting, something fun? Let's see, who is doing something interesting, something... Okay. Oh my, there's a lot of collabs here. What the heck? Is this like the day of collabs? Am I missing out? Okay. I have nothing against collabs. I just find it very interesting that there's so many of them at the same time right now. Okay, alright. Well then. Let's see who... Oh. You know what, this is a game that I have been somewhat interested in. So I would like to have a little bit of a look at it. Hopefully nothing too spoilery. Let me just take a quick peek. But how about we raid a certain Monkey King? Deja Vu Kong is playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think it's a little bit at the beginning from the looks of it. Or maybe not. Maybe his armor was deceiving, because I'm not sure the double lightsaber is something you have at the beginning. Either way, let's just raid him, shall we? How did this work again? There we go. Let's go monkeying around. Just a little bit. To be on your best behavior. As for anyone who is on the YouTube side of things, I will have the link over in the chat here for the VOD if you want to check him out. And yeah, let's start the raid. Stretch a little bit. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'll probably be playing it tomorrow as well, because I want to get to it as fast as possible, so I return to Liza P. This is probably one of those games that I want to pay attention to the details, so I'm probably going to stream only this until I'm done with it. So we shall see how many, if I can get it to during the weekend or not. We shall see. For now, thank you all for coming, and see you all later. Goodbye, everyone. And say hi to the monkey man for me. And goodbye to YouTube as well.